3, 2, 1. Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Thermonuclear
It's
weapon.
Shinycast goes to Brazil. The brand new episode of Shinycast where we're all in Brazil. So hey, we're all
Yeah. Of course you could stop by the beach, Chris. I know you want to see all those sexy Brazilian women.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I want to see the
I'm
big
gonna-
Jesus.
I'm gonna level with you. Brazil kind of mid.
Ooh,
Ooh.
them fighting words.
No, we're not in the. We're in the nice airport. We haven't seen all the slums yet.
That's true. Anyway, yeah, Patrick. So what hotel are we at?
Wait,
Yeah, we should go there first.
Yeah, drop our stuff
Drop
off.
off our luggage. Yeah.
I thought, James, you would knew the hotel.
No, Patrick. I sent you a link on Messenger. I said you need to find a hotel for us.
What? Messenger? Who uses Messenger?
Patrick, are you telling me you didn't book the hotel?
No, I did. That wasn't my responsibility. I was getting the plane ticket.
No, Patrick. I specifically told you. No, like we're not accusing you or anything. We were just saying you were the one who was supposed to get the hotel.
I never accepted getting the hotel book.
You know, if I was writing a TV show that took place in Brazil, I would make sure to make the Chrysler Redeemer statue a giant robot.
That'd be pretty epic. Oh well. I guess thanks to Patrick, we're just gonna be doing Shinycast in the middle of this
So just
Brazilian airport.
call the hotel, make sure you didn't accidentally.
Yeah.
But she just forgot. Patrick.
Well, I mean, I think shouldn't James call the hotel because I'm pretty sure
Patrick, I didn't do
I
it.
accepted to book the hotels. I would definitely remember.
Patrick,
I do not remember being in charge of the hotel.
you were definitely in charge of the hotel. Okay, you just I can't. You seriously didn't book one?
No, I mean, who? When does anyone else remember me sending some sort of message saying I'll take care of the hotels? Because I have no recollection of this, and I have a pretty good memory, so I don't.
All right, whatever. You know.
Hey, I'm just saying, if I was in charge of the hotel, I would have booked it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's sit down and eat some fries.
Yeah, let's just sit down,
Podcast.
eat some fries, and we'll just do the podcast right here at the airport.
We need to edit in airport noises in the background, so the whole episode just has noises in the back.
Please do. Anyway, though, say hey everybody. Sorry we didn't do a Shinycast in a while. We forgore. We were just lazy. I kept forgoring.
Well, I mean, I was planning this Brazil trip, but
Yeah, we've been planning this Brazil trip for the past how many months has it been since the last fucking Shinycast?
I think 6.
Enough.
It's been 6 months. We were planning a trip to Brazil for 6 months, so we were busy. And now we're here and we're just doing this at the airport in Brazil. I guess maybe we should talk about the Smiling Friends misadventure first, and then we can go to Chris's headlines.
I just like how there was this one guy on Reddit who asked, what happens to Shinycast? Do they have a falling out or something? No, we're just bad at this.
We're just
Big drama.
not
Big drama
good.
report.
The big
Anyway,
drama. We're too busy playing video games.
Yeah, for real. So the Smiling Friends got into a predicament very similar to ours right now. What a crazy coincidence.
yeah, except it was actually him who forgot. Except in that scenario, this one I have found zero evidence that it was my responsibility to book the hotel. I got the plane tickets for you guys.
Fuck you.
You
Anyway,
get a notification when you get a message on Messenger.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have Messenger, you get it on Facebook.
yeah.
I don't have a Facebook.
Oh my god.
You know,
What the
fair point to Patrick. Who the fuck uses Facebook?
Who's Pappy G
Oh,
on
that's
Facebook then?
true.
Who's Pappy G on Facebook?
It's some kind of antipasto.
Oh no.
They're selling Godzilla ramen at FYE now. What the fuck?
That's pretty epic. I can't believe this airport in Brazil has an FYE. So Smiling Friends, there was a special. It was just them arguing at the airport the whole time. It was epic.
I think everyone saw that coming the moment they showed the teaser.
Yeah.
That's the obvious joke to do.
Yeah.
And then once you actually load up and see it's only 15 minutes long, it's like, oh, their asses are definitely not leaving that airport.
Yep.
But
So it was the
I
episode.
assumed they'd be stuck in all the gross parts of Brazil, so my expectations were subverted.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the promo was so like cheerful and like, whoa, yeah, we're all so happy, and then it would be like the darkest fucking shit imaginable. Like they get involved in like drug cartels or something. Like
I thought what was gonna happen is they just make lame jokes like that opening the entire time for 15 minutes, and then it cuts to black the moment they walk out the door.
that'd be funny. But yeah, it was a episode. Yeah, probably the weakest one of the show so far, but it's still just enjoyable.
Yeah.
I love how natural the dialogue is between all of them. It felt uncomfortably realistic, and
It
yeah.
felt like something that probably actually happened to one of them on crew.
Yeah. I feel I just my favorite parts of Smiling Friends are the kooky characters that they meet, and like they didn't really have much of that outside of that one Brazilian guy who was just like pointing at them.
You tourist?
What'd you say?
You tourist? You tourist?
Have a good
yeah.
vacation.
Need to turn the volume up, but yeah.
Can I have some money?
They forgot to pay the waitress at the end.
They did. What the fuck? Glep ate all those fries and they didn't pay for him. Fuck.
no, there was only Charlie who ate fries.
No, it wasn't. No, it was Glep.
It was Glep.
Oh.
Because he was the only one not saying anything.
Yeah.
It was nice that like this was actually like an episode where we actually got a decent amount of Alan, because he was only like in the first episode of the show, and that was about it.
Yeah, we need more Alan in season 2, please. So yeah.
There's probably a bunch of stuff in the background of the episode with like visual sight gags that we just didn't really notice because we were watching the first time just to watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's probably a bunch of like there's probably what I meant to say was I would love if there was like an episode in season 2 that was about Alan and Glep having to do Pim and Charlie's usual job of making people smile.
That'd be pretty epic.
I can see that happening, yeah.
Yeah.
Ababu? Nababu?
But you guys picked the worst
Yeah,
time to go
yeah.
down there.
You picked the worst time. The worst time to go down there. Oh boy.
Lap, we should cut our losses.
Yeah.
I think there might be a timeline where we just fly back now, just plan out, let's not pick another time, just do this again.
Yeah. I mean, we could do that, but like our flight's not for another like 2 hours, so I guess we should continue Shinycast while we're here, and then we can get on the flight home.
Should we pay our bill?
No, we don't need to pay for the fries. It's fine. It's Brazil. Nobody cares.
James, you said you heard that this was originally going to be an April Fool's episode. Where did you hear that?
IDK. I think it was just like conjecture on Twitter. I don't think there was a confirmed source. It would make
Now
sense.
it's on Shinycast. It's official.
Yeah. True.
That would make
You heard it here
sense
first.
because of just how the episode is. But also, I feel like if it was on April 1st, that also probably would have given the joke away immediately.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh well. It was a episode. It was nice to get the characters again while we wait for the next season. So yeah.
Officially,
Good.
it's not part of either season. It's listed as season 1 for convenience sake, but it's technically neither.
Yeah. It just exists in its own liminal space, which is Brazil.
The airport system.
Yep.
Technically,
Indeed.
it's season 1.5.
Ooh, true. Indeed.
It's a good
So,
way to
yeah.
look at it.
Fun stuff. It was a fun little headline for a few days. And speaking of headlines, yo, Chris, you got some fun-ass headlines for us?
Yes, I have 3 of them today.
Ooh.
And the first one
Ooh.
is a doozy.
Ooh.
Sharks mistake feet for fish are likely behind Long Island attacks.
What?
Oh. Well, I mean, the sharks like those feet, I guess, so... Sure.
There was a
Directed by
series
Quentin
of 5
Tarantino.
shark attacks
Yeah.
in 2 weeks on New York's Long Island as many beachgoers in the Northeast hesitant to wade into the water. But the sharks aren't targeting humans, they're after fish, which they're mistaking for feet.
Jaws, directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Apparently.
Wow.
Jaws starring Bob Odenkirk.
Oh my
Incredible.
god.
Oh my god.
Just let the man live his life already.
Yeah, like
I'm
he
not
wasn't
knocking him. I'm
hurting
just
anyone.
saying.
He wasn't hurting anyone by
I want-
following that account. Like, come
If
on.
anything, he should follow it again.
Yeah. After all he's given us, like, come on.
He should do a movie with Quentin Tarantino
Yes, please.
where they beat the shit out of Dan Schneider.
Yes, do it. Oh my god. But anyway, though, I assume the story is real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finding fake headlines anymore is hard because they're all from like The Onion. So
That's true.
Yeah, the problem with headlines like that I learned when I was doing the fake movie thing is that real life is even stupider than you can imagine.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Like, we got yesterday the news, we got a brief plot synopsis for the next Monsterverse movie, and the information came from the fucking Australian government. Why do they know this?
Hey.
IDK. What is Australia hiding from us?
They're, like, two people sent me the Pretty Little Liars and Riverdale take place in the same universe thing, like thinking it was mine. No, I could never come up with something that stupid.
Woo!
So it has to be real.
Yep. Ooh boy.
A British man by the name of the Pope runs the entirety of Ireland in under 24 hours.
Like runs across it.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
First
Why not?
name the,
What country was
last
it?
name Pope. Is that
Robert
correct?
Pope of Liverpool, England, downed a pint of Guinness
Pope,
and
okay.
set off from the shore of the Atlantic Ocean in Galway City and ran westward for 23 hours and 39 minutes, arriving on the opposite coast of Ireland in Dublin.
Absolutely.
He ran a
Yeah.
total of
Unbelievable.
133 and a half miles and drank another glass of Guinness when he got to Dublin.
My only thing is that how would you be hydrated enough to do all that? But, you know, he probably could have stopped somewhere for water.
I'd imagine that's why it took him
Just
so
carried it with
long.
him.
Yeah.
And the last one, dog and owner rescued from roof of public bathroom.
Was that real?
Yeah, that one was real.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, it said a realistic amount of time, because, like, yeah, I could see you being able to do that reasonably within a day.
Yeah.
If it was, like, 5 hours, absolutely not. Like, 23, like, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
So our
Alright,
last
so what-
one is dog and owner rescued from roof of public bathroom.
That seems so simple compared to
What?
the other ones that it's fake.
Yeah. You know what? I'm on team fake.
I can go fake, yeah.
Dog
How'd the
saves
dog get
owner
there?
from
How'd the dog
public
get there?
bathroom?
What's that dog doing?
Well,
What
I
a
regret
dog
to
doing?
inform you, you're all wrong. This is an actual article.
I didn't give an answer yet, so I'm not wrong.
Okay,
that's
William,
true.
you were the only correct one because you didn't give me an answer.
I was just trying to understand the grammar of that phrase. What?
Dog
Dog
and-
saves owner.
No, dog and owner rescued from roof of public bathroom.
From roof of public bathroom.
And How high up is the
responders-
roof? How big's the
Emergency
bathroom?
responders in Australia came to the rescue of a German Shepherd that became stuck on the roof of a public bathroom, and its owner,
Is it-
who also got trapped trying to rescue it.
Like, the building itself is just a bathroom.
Yep.
It's like one of
Okay,
those rest
well,
stops on like a freeway.
I guess in other countries they have those more often. Because usually whenever I see those in real life, it's like at a theme park or something.
Yeah.
Have you just not?
Yeah,
been
it's
on
also
the
usually like,
turnpike?
like
I mean, I've
What?
been to the Turnpike before, but there's other stuff there when you go to those rest stops.
Yeah.
You
still
know,
a public
fair point.
bathroom though. It's still like the
Like-
roof's only like 8 feet up. You can jump down from that. Especially like there's a bench underneath.
Like, aim for a bush.
Yeah.
Exactly. What the fuck's
There you
happening in
go.
Australia?
Maybe for the dog it'd be a little dangerous.
The dingo in the bush. You gotta watch out.
But yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah.
And speaking of all that I have, how about that Kung Fu Panda news?
Ooh boy.
Fake.
Fake. Yeah, this is fake. Kung Fu Panda 4 existing? Yeah, no, I don't buy it.
Okay, I haven't seen the third movie yet, so I don't know how that one goes. But, like, what do you do for a sequel to Kung Fu Panda at this point?
I don't know. Poe kind of
Good
became
question.
like a god at the end of the third movie.
He did conquer death.
Yeah,
So-
he literally conquered death. He was like had dragon warrior powers. Like, how do you go from where do you go from there? I don't know.
But
I
saw
feel like
you go.
yeah, well,
I saw someone on Twitter say something about like teaching a protege, which I guess is the obvious
Yeah.
thing to do.
yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
like going like the Cars 3 direction where you have like basically a protege, and then by the end they're the hero.
Have
Yeah.
Poe
It-
get Poe laid and teach his son or daughter.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, I just
Daughter
wanna
voiced
point
by
out-
Aquafina. Ooh.
Woo!
Oh, it'll be Jason's favorite movie by default.
My favorite. I also just want to point out that multiple people asked for the Q&A our thoughts on Kung Fu Panda 4. So congratulations on being illiterate. Woo!
Yeah, you can't read. Good job.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm
Anyway,
looking at
though.
the image right there. It says
Yeah.
it right, basically in the center is Panda 4.
yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I think it's also
don't-
like
Oh, you go.
I think it's like but it's like the thought because obviously like DreamWorks was bought by Universal, and I've had fears about like how they use illumination. I definitely worry about if they'll go that same direction with DreamWorks. Which, if you look at like what they've put out with like the bad guys, like the art style, and also with Puss in Boots too, like the art style looks good, and like Bad Guys wasn't like a good movie, I'd say. But yeah, you definitely worry that they're gonna like drain whether or not they're gonna drain the IPs they have dry.
Yeah, that's definitely a concern. It would really be nice if they do that same animation style for Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah.
Like, that would be insane. How that would look. Oh my god.
It's,
like
I don't.
You have to put some
I don't
boots
know,
on its own that's also stylized.
Yeah. And like that looks good. I don't know that like it's crazy that they're going with this rather than Shrek 5. Like they haven't gone Shrek 5 yet.
Yeah,
Which I guess
well-
they get canceled.
I think it is just what do you do for a Shrek 5? They're probably just trying to figure out what the movie's even going to be at this point.
Yeah, well, they've been talking about doing like a full-on reboot of Shrek
Yeah.
for a while now. So that's probably what they do. And yeah, I'd assume if they want the most money, like Shrek is the way to go. So it's weird that they're doing Puss in Boots 2 first and Kung Fu Panda 4 like before Shrek 5. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to say like what the motivation behind making Kung Fu Panda 4 is, because I remember initially they said they wanted it to be like a 6-movie series, and I don't know if they had plans for 6 movies or not, but that just kind of like quietly went away after the 3rd movie came out, and then like nothing happened, so everyone just assumed they were done. So I don't know if this was just their initial plan, they're getting back to it, or if it was like Universal saying, hey, you should make another Kung Fu Panda movie. Like, I'm not really sure. Too early to say like what this is, if this is like a cash grab or if they actually like wanted to make this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I
have a
I
terrible
imagine
idea.
you're gonna see a new Kung Fu Panda and Poe's taking more of like the Uwe or what's the red panda's name? Drawing a blank.
Shifu.
Yeah, Shifu. Like taking that role of like the
that's
master.
pretty.
And like since Poe's more silly, he'd be like trying to train like a kid who's like much more stern.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
makes
Like the
sense.
role reversal. I have a terrible idea
Except
for Kung Fu
voiced by
Panda people.
Aquafina.
Well, I mean, Kung Fu Panda 3 one part of it was kind of Poe learning how to be a teacher. Then he was
Right.
bad at it, and then by the end, he taught all the pandas how to be themselves, and it was like,
Right.
oh yeah, just like the whole theme of the trilogy of Poe learning Kung Fu his way. But yeah, basically he mastered teaching in that movie.
And that's also very like light level stuff. Like they all learn basically one move.
Yeah.
So like there's a lot more to like you can develop that a lot more than where they finished.
Yeah, like they can naturally continue off from that and have him like actually teaching a protege like everything about Kung Fu.
I have
So,
a
yeah.
terrible idea for a sequel.
What?
Set the movie in 1970s Brooklyn and have the Wu-Tang Clan do the score.
Okay.
And I think you see the vision here.
Yes, I think they should go to space. I think we should have Kung Fu Panda in space. that'd
Kung
be
Fu
epic.
Panda takes Manhattan.
Yes.
Okay, what's a foe powerful enough to defeat Poe? Poe. from an alternate universe.
Oh shit.
Poe.
And that Poe has an afro.
Yes. Afro Poe. Afro.
Afro
Yeah.
Poe.
Okay,
God,
I think the
please.
real motivation for Kung Fu Panda
Voiced by
4
Chris.
is that Jack Black makes money.
Yeah. That's true. Well, good for him. I'm happy for Jack Black that he gets to make money.
Round of
Like,
applause for Jack
we
Black.
already know for
Yeah.
a fact that the Mario movie's gonna suck, but everyone's gonna love Jack Black anyway because it's Jack Black.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's nice.
You know, be like the Jimmy Carrey as Eggman.
Jimmy Carrey. Yeah.
Jimmy Carrey. Hey guys, James Carrey here.
James Carrington the third.
Nicholas
You said
Cage
Jimmy
is
Carrey and automatically
Saturday
threw me off, and I was thinking of Jimmy Kimmel as Eggman. That'd be
Oh
horrible.
god.
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 That's who should play like Poe's new student, Jimmy Kimmel. It would be so great. Wow. Yeah.
What a great movie 4's gonna be.
Yep.
Maybe
Oh, boy.
Kung Fu Panda 4 is actually a court drama about Mr. Peng's wife suing him for taking the challenge,
Oh no.
and then we have to get Saul Goodman as a rhinoceros.
Yeah, literally,
God.
it's just exactly Saul Goodman, but just as an animal in Kung Fu Panda
God, we get
universe.
Saul Goodman back.
Then we get
That's
Bob
like how-
Odenkirk back to voice him.
That's like how Machete is canon to Spy Kids.
Yes. Make it happen, please.
Better Call Saul is canon to Kung Fu Panda.
Yes. Incredible.
And well, you already got Bryan Cranston there.
Yeah, we already have Walter White, who's Poe's dad, so it makes perfect sense.
Third movie.
Yeah, he plays Poe's biological dad.
He's
Yeah,
also,
but
I
Bryan
think,
Cranston doesn't voice him in Kung Fu Panda 2.
Ah.
They had to get a celebrity for the third movie. But yeah, man. But yeah, this is a thing that's happening, and it's hard to say whether it'll be good or not. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
it'll be
cautiously optimistic, but we'll see.
It'll be
Well, once
very
more
good.
stuff comes out, yeah.
But you know what?
What?
Monk.
That's true. Monkey.
Monkey.
I just want to point out that both Kung Fu Panda and Kong are getting a movie the same year, which means that Monkey
Monkey.
Monkey.
will
Yeah.
be happening.
So you're
That's
telling
great.
me that Poe is gonna fight King Kong in the new Kung Fu Panda?
Yes.
That sounds epic. Can't wait. But yeah, that's cool that Kong has that. And speaking of
That's
Kong,
a big monkey.
Donkey
Kong
Kong.
is the character.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong is in Mario Kart, and there's some new Mario Kart thingies. Wow. So yeah, so Wave 2 of Mario Kart DLC dropped, and I've been waiting for this for so fucking long because like we were like, okay, it's gotta happen in like beginning of July, and then nope, the weeks just go on, and then it's just like nope. Then finally, like the last week of July, we were in a hotel in like Illinois, and then like Patrick was sleeping. He would sleep for like another 3 hours if I let him. But I saw on my phone that the Mario Kart stuff was there, and I'm like, Patrick, Mario Kart just dropped, and he just jolted out of bed to see what was on my phone. And then immediately once the trailer was over, he just went back to bed. So that's Patrick. But yeah, finally happened. Yeah. I'd say this is a pretty good
You
wave.
took care of the hotel in Illinois. Why would you put it on me to take care of the Brazilian?
Well, because I handled, this one trip. Why can't you handle the other one? Like, why do I
I
have
got
to?
the plane ticket.
Why do I have to handle
There's
everything?
no plane tickets in the last one.
Oh my
But
god.
I took that one because I knew you'd be too obsessed with getting plane Pikmin instead of getting plane tickets.
Well, that's true. You got me there. Anyway, though, so what Mario Kart tracks happened? I forgot.
Okay.
Mario Circuit 3
I
again.
can just load up the game and talk about it there.
Yeah.
That
true.
is an option. No way, I had something in suspended. I can't. Never mind.
Okay, I'm just pulling up like an article just to remember. Okay, so we started out with Tour New York Minute.
Do you just want to talk about them as we get to them?
Yeah, I mean we can talk about them like in order of the.
Okay.
Yeah.
New York Minute. I feel like it was a better version of the Tokyo course.
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't love the layout. Like it's pretty safe and generic to me, but like the aesthetic is wonderful.
It's nice that there is actually stuff on the road that can just to stop you. Like there are cars and stuff, so it's not
Yeah.
as mindless as the Tokyo one.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
taxis and shit.
And it's natural obstacles, unlike swamps in the middle of the Tokyo streets.
Yeah, I mean there's just random Goombas in New York, but that makes sense. It's like Goombas saying like, "Hey, I'm walking here."
Yeah.
Like yeah, I'm pretty
I've
sure
seen
New
Goomba in
York
New
is
York.
like real Goombas.
It actually feels like a course
Hey guys, I'm here
based
in New
on
York.
New York, whereas the Tokyo one just felt like a Mario course that had Mount Fuji in the background.
Yeah, Tokyo was just really generic. Just
I think
yeah.
my only complaint with New York is that there's one section that's just a fucking parking garage.
Oh yeah, yeah. That wasn't the most like inspired thing they could have done. They could have gone like up the Empire State Building or something, or bypass the
Let's
Statue
go
of
through a
Liberty.
hotel at least, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
the parking garage, at least you've never driven through that in Mario Kart before.
Yeah.
I mean, it also makes sense, but at the same time, like, come on, there's more to New York than a parking garage.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. Like I felt like there was missed potential with some of this.
Well, here, honestly, though, with how much stuff is in New York, you could do like 3 or 4 courses based just on New York.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
the Brooklyn Bridge alone could probably be a course. Times
Yeah.
Square could probably just be a course.
Yeah.
Coney Island could probably just be a course.
Yeah,
Coney
there was
Island is
more.
a great
so-
fucking course.
There's so much
Yeah.
stuff in New York that, like, you kind of have to make sacrifices. Granted, a parking garage wouldn't be my first choice to do for that, but at least, it felt like a New York course.
Well, they needed to establish the parking garage in order to establish how there are no cars on the street.
That's true. It's completely inaccurate because the streets were empty. Like what the fuck?
That's true. That you should
that's
be able to
not
get
true.
anywhere in New York in a car.
Yeah. How unrealistic? 0 out of 10. Unbravo Nintendo.
But Donkey Kong, the best musical.
Donkey Kong, the best musical.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna look up if that's what the King Kong poster will look like.
Yeah. I like the musical references. It's nice to have those. So yeah,
I
pretty
do
good
see
stuff.
posters of like Kong's face staring at people, but like it's not exactly like the Donkey Kong one.
Yeah.
So it's like I guess that kind of works.
Yeah. I really want to see Banana Boy the musical. That's iconic.
What
I
was the-
do like just in general the courses that have every lap be different because at least that's more to learn and it's more fun. That was like one of the things from like the Sonic racing games that like Nintendo needed to take cues from was have the laps change throughout the course to make it more dynamic.
Yeah. That's because they made all these different have all these different funky versions.
Right,
in
because
four.
each one of those laps would have been its own course and tour, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like this better than that, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering what the plot of Donkey Kong the Musical is.
Donkey Kong kidnaps the gorilla and takes him back to Brooklyn, and then Pauline has to soothe his soul, so that way Mario has enough time to knock him off the big building at the end.
Does he shower Pauline in coconut cream pie?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why no children are allowed.
That's true.
That's also why the ticks are so expensive.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How about the music from New York Minute?
Oh yeah, I love it. It's really jazzy,
Yes.
really fun.
It feels like music you would hear in New York, at least like the classical Broadway stuff.
Yeah, it fits incredibly well. I really like listening to it.
Aesthetically, aesthetically will look neat no matter how basic the track layout is.
It's baby steps. It's the best. It's better than Tokyo, so they learned. Apparently, the Tokyo stuff was also the first ones they made for Tour,
I thought
which
New
makes
York.
sense.
Yeah, New York was the very first one. So
Oh, well,
like,
so they regressed then. Okay.
Yes.
It's like I'm fine doing Mario-fied versions of these things, but like the Tokyo one, it's like, granted, we're also Americans who've never been to Japan, so we don't know 100% how Tokyo looks. But like, I feel like it could have worked in more landmarks, because
I mean-
like Tokyo Tower is just in the background. You never go there.
I mean, I think maybe they didn't want to have Tokyo Tower because that'd be too similar to the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, but one's red, one's gray. That's completely different. And like, you can also make it feel because you fly through the Eiffel Tower, right?
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah, so like you fly through it in there. For this one, you could have like gone up the Tokyo Tower, like actually driven on it a little bit. That would have been cool, like on the observation deck.
That would imply anti-gravity, which the booster people, past people hate.
You say that, but one of the courses took place entirely on anti-gravity.
Yes, but it didn't really need it to function.
But it was there.
I played the version in Tour, Sky High Sunday.
We haven't gotten there yet, Patrick. That's the
Yeah,
last course.
Patrick, that's illegal. Don't talk about Sky High Sunday.
We don't talk about Sky High Sunday until Sky High Sunday hours.
Yeah. Don't you want to talk about Mario Circuit 3, the greatest course of all time?
Ooh.
Is that the next one?
Yeah. Yep.
That was the most nothing course.
It was so nothing.
It's not
then I get
bad,
people-
but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Eh.
Then I got these people in my comments trying to tell me actually Mario Circuit 3 is like really good and fun. Like what? What?
Maybe at 200, but like
No,
Even
no,
at 200,
it's not fun at
really-
200. It sucks no matter what CC you have it on. Fuck
Yeah,
Mario Circuit
yeah, like-
3. We're moving on.
it's
the-
easy to get purple sparks, but that's about it that I can really say.
The turns
The
are
turns-
just impossible in 200. It's
Yeah.
like it was not
Oh.
made for that. It's just oh my
I
god.
love how Toad Circuit and Mario Circuit 3 share the same slot spot. Where, yeah, they're the second one in the first pack.
I have an appreciation for Toad Circuit now. At least it had like a glider
A ramp.
Toad Circuit is
I don't know.
fun.
At
That's
least it
what
had
sets it
toad
apart.
balloons.
Yeah, this Mario
Fucking
Circuit...
stupid ass yellow sky, stupid ass hills, piece of shit course. Oh my god.
It wants to be this... It wants to be the Toad Circuit of this pack, but it will never.
It will
Like-
never live up to Toad Circuit.
Like, I would rather play on this than I would like Neo Bowser City or Grumble Volcano, but also those courses actually make me feel something. This makes me feel nothing. It's just
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's air.
Yeah. It sure does exist.
So next is Calamari Desert, right?
Yes. Good course.
Yes.
It got a
always
nice glow up.
wanted- Yeah. I always
I
wanted
think
this one to return anyway, but
Mhm.
I'm really
And-
glad that it ended up being like kind of revamped and like they incorporated stuff from Calamari Desert 2 in Tour. Because that one, it's like that you actually get to drive on the train tracks, and then they said, "Hey, let's throw that in there." So yeah, good stuff.
If they're gonna keep
Like-
doing that for retro courses, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, for sure.
They can drive on the train tracks in the original. Just doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
like if you're dicking around in time trials, sure, go for it. But if you do that in actual race, you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in this game, Lack 2 would stop you for going on the train tracks.
But now
Yeah.
there's an actual lap where you have to. It's also really funny though if you like purposefully sit and like get lapped and watch people go off that ramp because it's not loaded in yet if you're on round one. So people are just gonna like fly upwards into the train tracks for no reason. Like
That's
the ramp,
funny.
like they'll be flying through it, but like you won't see the ramp on your end. So you just randomly see everyone just like taking off skyward.
That's funny. I like that. That's pretty epic.
I like the course in 64. I'm glad that it got improved here. Because
Yeah.
I liked
Yeah,
it, but it was
that's
also
great.
kind of basic back then, but like train is fun. And here it's like even better now, so great.
Yeah. Now, according to the leaks, that's the last N64 course that's coming. It was only Chaco Mountain, Calamari Desert, according to the internal data they found. So,
Which is a little sad because like I'm noticing that there's a lot of like the other games get more courses than that.
yeah. Like I would have liked more N64 because I really like those courses.
The
But
Wario
if-
Stadium course has never come back.
Wario Stadium's just rotting in hell.
Like I know that it's really long. Just make it 2 laps and that's it.
Yeah.
Make it 2 laps and that's fine.
Yeah. I guess we did get a lot of N64 in the base game because we got 4 compared to most of the other retro games that had like 3 or 2. And then like if we were only gonna get 2, like I think Chaco Mountain and Calamari Desert would have been my picks anyway. So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I might have picked Wario Stadium over Choco Mountain, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, cool course. I like the remix too. The new music's really good. Racing against the train makes me feel alive. So yeah, I love Calamari Desert in this game.
Just like the train.
Yeah,
Tunnel.
train and the tunnel.
Oh, what was the 4th one again?
Waluigi pinball, baby.
Oh,
Yeah, baby!
Now we're fucking talking. All right, this one is perfect. We all know it. Like
Yeah. Is there really anything to add? It's Waluigi Pinball.
yeah. Like I'm just happy it's completely intact. Like, you know, Coconut Mall is nerfed a bit. Like it has problems. It's not as good as the previous versions, but like Waluigi Pinballs is
finally
great. as ever.
fixed it.
Yeah, at least they added the Shy Guy Road Rage.
They made it funnier.
They did.
Because, like, you can't predict that movement. It just happens, and you just get punched.
Exactly.
They went with the funny option.
Yeah. I know some people were complaining that it has the same music as Wario Stadium. Like, they just reused the same remix, but, like, I don't know.
Hasn't it always?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't mind that it's the same music. That's fine. I didn't even notice until people pointed it out. Like, I somehow never noticed.
The only things I can say is that when you're going into that one tunnel at the end/beginning, it doesn't make the pinball noises anymore.
Yeah, that's my only problem.
They'll probably patch that in, though.
Yeah, they might.
And this might just be like a me thing or like a placebo effect, but it feels like some of the areas of driving and feel slightly wider than they used to. I don't know if that's just because it's a bigger screen, so it kind of looks like it, or if they did have to do that because now it's 12 players instead of 8.
Yeah.
It doesn't really affect anything, but just like something I noticed.
Yeah.
Does the pinball destroy the item boxes in the other versions?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I feel like that's new. Like, I don't think it happened before. But yeah, I kind of like that. I like how it adds more franticness to the course.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, getting hit by pinballs is just so hilarious and fun. Like, oh my god, it's just so good. It looks great visually too. Like, it looks like it would fit in the base game. I don't mind that they didn't add anti-gravity to it, because, like, I don't know, it's already perfect how it is. No need to alter it. Like, Music Park didn't get anti-gravity in the base game either, because they knew that everyone liked that one. So,
I mean,
yeah.
If anything, I would just make it one of those courses that's just always anti-gravity.
Yeah, which wouldn't make too much of a difference, so, yeah. But yeah, Waluigi Pinball, banger, my favorite out of these 8, because it's fucking Waluigi Pinball. Yeah. Easy, good choice.
Easy game.
Easy game. Now we go.
Pack 2. What was the first one in Pack 2?
Sydney Sprint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well.
Probably pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the best of the tour courses so far.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it was probably the biggest surprise of this pack for me. I really, really like it. I wasn't expecting to, because, like, I didn't think the tour courses were anything special, but this one is just so fun. There's so many, like, ramps and little shortcuts, and just you go through the opera house.
It actually feels like a course that would be in the base game, kind of.
Yeah.
Other than visuals.
The music is very, very good.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly long.
Yeah, it is.
It's meaty.
Each lap is different, which is great. Like, it's just so good. And then the music, like everyone talks about how fucking good the music is. This is honestly one of the best Mario Kart tracks I've heard in a while.
It just sounds like something I'd already listened to normally as is.
Yeah. It's just so good. I can't believe it. Like, wow. Didn't expect the course based on Sydney, of all places, to be one of the best ones from Tour.
I don't know enough about Sydney to say what it looks like, so I couldn't tell you how many landmarks they put in there.
Yeah.
But like
same.
of the Tour courses, it feels the most like an actual Mario Kart stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, yeah, even still. So you think of Sydney, the Opera House. You go in.
Yeah.
Sydney! Sydney again!
Can you visit 42 Wallaby Lane?
Maybe. You might have passed by there, I don't know.
What do you
Possibly.
guys...
Cool.
You accidentally bump into a dentist and Nemo dies. We found Nemo. Unfortunately, he's dead.
Aw,
That would have been... It would have been hilarious if, like, there's, like, some way you can... You're close to, like, water, and you see a bunch of fish Mario enemies in bags.
Huh. That'd be funny.
There's just a big Bertha in a giant bag. Like one of the big purple spiky dudes is in a bag.
Oh,
The
yeah,
one
yeah.
that's not Big Bertha, but like looks like them kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then for
Yeah,
some
but-
reason there's a Boom Boom in a bag. I don't know how he got there.
Yeah.
Now
IDK.
what?
It would be funny though.
If they add characters for some reason, they should add Boom Boom and Thwomp, because that would be really funny.
They
Just seeing
should.
Boom Boom in a go-kart going, my hands are too big for this wheel. And then you just see a bunch of Thwomps in first place styling on everybody.
Yeah.
And Boom Boom, for some reason, gets voice acting in full sentences.
Yes. Why not?
Oh god,
Let's do
imagine
it.
like you're on the Paris course on that final lap where like everyone's coming towards you and one of them is just a Thwomp, and then as it's right towards you, it turns into a Bullet Bill. That would be
Oh.
terrifying.
That would be fucking scary. But yeah. Good shit in Sydney. But yeah, moving on, we
Oh
have
wait, what do you guys think about the one part with the 2D audience?
Okay,
That's-
to be fair, that's just a problem with Mario Kart 8 in general.
that's
it's
a little
just-
cringe.
It's just they chose a really bad angle to put them in.
I don't remember any other courses having an audience like that.
I'm pretty sure if you go to the ones that have audiences, they are like, gonna be like the 2D stuff. It's just that they're always showing from angles where you don't notice, or it's harder to notice.
Yeah.
It's just here, it's like you're coming at them from a point when they're at the side, so you're gonna see that immediately.
Yeah. A little cringe.
Those
Oh,
stands probably should have just been empty.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's move on to GBA Snowlands. This
The
was another
prettiest
pleasant
course.
surprise. Yeah, this was very pretty. I honestly really like it. Like, I think it's
It
better
grew on
than
you.
Sky Garden because they butchered Sky Garden a bit.
I don't really
Uh,
know what Sky Garden was like originally, so I can't say.
Yeah, I mean visually you can compare it though. Just looking at how it looked in Super Circuit and when it was remade in DS, like they changed up the look and I don't think it's as good. And they simplified the layout, which is really weird.
Yeah.
Snowland is mostly intact from what I've seen, and yeah, honestly, it's probably my favorite ice course in the game, just by default.
That's not hard to do.
Yeah, because I
It
don't
just
like
looks
River
pretty.
Land, and I don't like Ice Ice Outpost outside of its music. So yeah, it looks really good. It's just a nice, pleasant course to be on. Like I don't mind it. I love the penguins; they're so cute. So yeah,
The ice boxes actually like follow them in a line, so it's not
yeah.
just
I love,
laying
I love
there.
the item boxes are set up. Like yeah, I really like Snowland. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Seemed like a very random choice considering it's never been brought back in anything and it's not even in tour. But yeah, not bad.
It's like the only It's probably been like the only ice course I've had like a fun time on, in terms of like the main games.
Yeah.
What about Frappe Snowland?
I don't think Patrick's played much of 64 or DS.
If they bring Frappe Snowland back, that'd be fun because there's the snowman bombs.
Yeah.
Those are just funny.
I actually like Vanilla Lake and Rosalina's Ice World, but only in Tor specifically.
Okay.
I don't remember liking
Tor
Rosalina's
player.
Ice World in 3DS, so I don't know how they would fix it in Tor.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I know Vanilla Lake they fixed because they has geysers you can trick off of.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
Wasn't that one leaked or something?
Mm.
Oh, we'll get there eventually if it did.
Yeah. Anyway, though, next up though is Wii Mushroom Gorge, and yeah,
It's
good
Mushroom
as well.
Gorge.
Yep, it is Mushroom Gorge.
It's another one that was like, I feel like that's probably like near the top, not the top, because I don't think it's anyone's absolute favorite, but like it's one that everyone agrees is just solid course.
Yeah, like everybody likes Mushroom Gorge. Yeah, definitely good to have it back. It's just nice. It's nice and reliable. You know, it's just bouncing on the mushrooms, super fun, good stuff. Yeah, I'm very happy with it again. They changed the layout inside the cave, because in 7 they added the blue mushroom on the left, and then they took out all the other mushrooms after it. But in this one, they got the original mushroom setup from Wii, and they put the blue mushroom in the center, which I like a lot better, because you have like way more options now.
You probably also have more room to do that in the console than you did 3DS.
Yeah, that's true. One nitpick I have with every iteration of Mushroom Gorge that isn't Wii is that the mushrooms just don't look bouncy anymore. Like, they had such a satisfying look in Wii. Like, it looked kind of 3D, where like the middle was like, you know, caving outward compared to the rest of it, and it just looks so satisfying and bouncy. And then in everything else, it's just the mushrooms are flat, and it's just disappointing. But that's just a visual thing. It's not a big deal. But yeah, good shit. The cave looks gorgeous. Like, I love how it looks. Yeah, I'm never
Just-
like, yeah.
If they manage to make Mushroom Gorge look this good, imagine how they're gonna be able to make Maple Treeway look.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, just generally the visuals are a lot better in this pack, which is nice to see. So yeah, good shit. I'm very happy with Mushroom Gorge. Just nice and reliable and fun.
Wow, there's actual texture on the grass in Mushroom Gorge.
Incredible. Okay, and then finally we have Sky High Sunday, which is brand new. It was only brand new for like 5 days, and then it was added to tour, where it was probably originally intended the whole time.
It was okay.
Yep. I like it. It's very simple. I don't mind the like oval shaped courses. I think they're fun.
It feels kind of like a combination of Ice Ice Outpost and Dragon Driftway, like in terms of like the mentality of how you're handling the course.
Yeah.
It's very linear, and then it splits off in a couple places.
Yeah.
It's all anti-gravity, which is nice to see. It doesn't really change too much, except for there's that rail at the beginning that you can bounce off of to get speed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which that rail, like if you just look at that rail on its own, you would not be able to tell that it's something you can like hit to get speed. Because I thought that was an obstacle at first, and then I hit it, and then you spun around and got a boost. Like, oh, you're supposed to hit the rail. That's weird.
Like we were playing. Me and Jonathan were playing with Jess for the first time, and like we told her, "Hey, you can hit those rails to get a boost," and she was like, she thought we were like pranking her, because like it doesn't look like those rails would give you a boost at all.
Yeah, just add like a blue glow to them or something to indicate that, because all the other stuff you can boost off has like a blue glow to it.
Yeah.
So like,
So
I think the course is fun. It just feels a little cheap.
Yeah, that's valid. Like, I mean, it's no Ninja Hideaway, obviously. Like, nothing was gonna top that. But
Because
even
Ninja Hideaway feels like it was being made for an actual game.
Yeah.
Then it got put back into DLC when they realized, this thing still sells like it's new. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Ninja Hideaway feels like the highlight course of a potential Mario Kart 9.
Yeah, Ninja Hideaway feels like it was made for Mario Kart 9. Sky High Sunday feels like it was made for Tour, and then put in Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
It looks pretty.
It's pretty. Yeah, I like it visually better than Sweet Sweet Canyon. Like Sweet Sweet Canyon has to like conform to the realism style that the rest of Mario Kart 8 space game had, and it's like it just doesn't look very vibrant or
It's a
good.
little too muddy.
Yeah. Sky High Sunday though looks great. Like the colors really pop. Really like how it looks. Yeah.
Sky High Sunday is my favorite.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
So
Yeah, it's
this
pretty cool.
course in Tour, there is no anti-gravity. It's just normal racing. The
Yes,
entire
that's
time.
that's
Is it-
interesting.
Is anti-gravity in Tor at all?
No.
Well, there
Yeah.
you go.
People were speculating that it was gonna come with Sky High Sunday in the new update, but then no, it just ended up being regular racing. Which, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you don't need anti-gravity for this course technically. Like nothing about it is really that anti-gravity. Like you're not going on walls or ceilings or anything. It's just a slight incline. But yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it being anti-gravity. Like it's nice to actually get that in the DLC for once.
I feel like
I
they
mean-
just added anti-gravity to just like make this course stand out compared to the other ones in the pack.
Probably.
Ninja Hideaway is super solid on its just being itself. Sky
Yeah.
High Sunday, it's like, okay, this course actually is anti-gravity. You wanted that, right? Because they didn't put it in any of the other retro courses.
I mean, when you
Yeah.
really think about it, anti-gravity in general in Mario Kart 8, when you really look back in retrospect, didn't add that much to it.
Yeah.
And you also kind of see that because when they did release Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they weren't focusing on that anymore for the box art.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, it's in the game. It's cool that it's there. When you really look at it and how it actually affected races, it was just an option. It didn't really affect your strategy too much anymore.
Yeah. Pretty much. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's nice that it's in Sky High Sunday. It just wasn't necessary, but it's a nice addition. It makes it feel fresh. It's fun to like trick on the railings and get boosts and everything. There's a lot of great opportunities to do tricks in general on the course. So yeah, I like it. So yeah. Overall, I'd say this is the much better package than Wave 1. Nothing comes close to Ninja Hideaway, but at the same time, like, nothing, it's generally, like, really strong. Like, Wave 1 had a few duds, like, well, I don't want to say Toad Circuit because that's the greatest course of all time, but
all of Wave 1 is still better than Mario Circuit 3.
yeah, that's true.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
This is the current new low, Mario Circuit 3, but it's really the only low for me in Wave 2.
Everything
rest of
else
them
is
are
just
good.
solid to good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say there are more standouts in Wave 2, even though Wave 1 still has the peak of the whole DLC, which is Ninja Hideaway.
People
But,
are
yeah.
speculating that the next pack will come out around the holiday because of what one of the courses that was leaked was.
Yeah, Merry Mountain, I think, it would be the next original tour course.
Which is a Christmas themed stage, right?
Yeah.
So, like, the earliest they'd want to release that is November.
Yeah. I guess, do we want to talk real quick about, like, the leaks and, like, the ones that are expected to be in the next...
I don't remember enough of them to say otherwise. All I can really say is Maple Treeway is coming eventually.
Yeah, Maple Treeway, according to the latest leak, is supposed to be in Wave 6, which is, tragic that we have to wait that long. But,
Well, like, the way that leak was done is that they found files from data mining that had music clips for the intros. So it's
yeah.
like you heard like the first 5 seconds of a song from a Mario Kart track, which is how people said, okay, so this course is probably coming, this course, this course, this course. Like if a course shares a song with another thing, then it's like it could be one of two. But it's like some that are very, very obvious, like da da na 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 na. Like, okay, obviously that's Maple Treeway.
Yeah. That's true. I think, yeah, I can't remember. I can't find the image that showed where it was. But I think off the top of my head, they were for the next one, They were bringing back like the London course, which okay, makes sense. I don't have an opinion on that yet. Outside of it being British, so that's cringe. I think like Boo Lake or Broken Pier from GBA. Don't really have an opinion on that either. Because I haven't played Super Circuit that much. Rock Mountain as the end of the Rock Cup, which like everyone wants that just because it's the Rock Cup and that's
It's
funny.
funny, but that's also a really basic course.
Yeah, like I'm not excited for that course. Like I don't care, especially because like there's only supposed to be 3DS courses and like one's Toad Circuit and the other's Rock Mountain. Like okay.
The last was probably Rainbow Road, which is good because we've wanted that one back for a while.
Yeah,
but
that's
also
supposed to be
Rock Mountain and Toad Circuit were the ones you chose.
Like everyone wants the Woohoo Island courses back, but no.
Like it's not Woohoo Island. At least the Wario Pirate stage, which isn't a great stage either, but like at least it's pirate themed.
I mean, at least it's better than Toad Circuit.
Maybe it's just they didn't want to put in the Woohoo Island ones because it would look worse than the battle course in Woohoo Town.
That's true. It would look worse than that, so...
Just reuse assets.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They gotta have, like, an HD Woohoo Island somewhere. Like, come on.
It was probably an A game somewhere, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was in, like... There was, like, sports games on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Woohoo Island probably showed up somewhere on there, right?
Yeah, they made Wii Fit U, and you could go Woohoo Island there, so... Yeah.
Just reuse the graphics from Wii Fit U.
Do it.
Would it clash? Probably. But also, the booster course also kind of already clashes. And frankly, Woo Island probably already clashed with Mario Kart in the first place.
Yeah. Whatever.
Maybe they aren't adding new characters because they can't make as good of models.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, though, I think Peach Gardens was leaked for the next one, which that's a good one. It's not like amazing or anything, but I don't know.
I don't remember enough about that one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a shame that like there's only that Peach Gardens is one of the slots because there's only apparently one other DS course. So it's a really shame for Airship Fortress fans that it's going to be taken up by the magnitude of Figure 8 Circuit.
Wow. Patrick, do you think they're going to wait till like Wave 3 or 4 to add Figure 8 Circuit? Don't you think it would be in the first wave?
Well, that one was Toad Circuit occupied.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Patrick, why do you want Figure 8 Circuit?
Well, no, you see, Figure 8 Circuit's got to come at a later one because then it'll be greater than Toad Circuit.
No, see, Patrick. They would do Figure 8 Circuit for Pack 8. Unfortunately, there's only 6 packs.
Ooh, got him.
You have to petition Sakurai to get past 7 and 8.
It's Mario Kart 8. It's not natural that there's no Figure 8 Circuit.
But there's already a circuit that's shaped like an 8.
It's not the Figure 8.
It's literally the logo. It's literally the logo of the game.
Game. Why is there no Figure 8 Circuit?
Figure 8 Circuit is literally the most boring course in existence. It is worse than Mario Circuit 3. What?
No, it is not.
Have you even played Figure 8 Circuit?
Yes.
Wait, have either of you played Figure 8 Circuit?
Yeah, I played DS. I don't know about Patrick. Your silence speaks volume.
I played it in Smash.
Oh my god. Anyway, I think the other ones that I didn't mention are Berlin, don't have an opinion yet, and either Wario Coliseum or Waluigi Stadium.
It's so nice that they're adding the JFK course to Mario Kart.
That is nice. Yeah, I like Waluigi Stadium. I haven't played much of Wario Coliseum, but either of those would be fine. So yeah, I mean, next pack doesn't seem like it'll be as good as Wave 2, based on the leaks, but 3DS Rainbow Road, though, is a godsend. Hopefully it'll be pretty looking.
Oh.
And, yeah.
And then the very last one of the Spiny Cup is like a Wii course.
Yeah, everyone's predicting Wii Rainbow Road as the end of the Spiny Cup, which makes perfect sense. By the end of this, according to the leaks, there are going to be 5 Rainbow Roads in the game, which is just fantastic. I kind of wish they just went all out and just put every Rainbow Road in. But oh well.
Rainbow Road is on the box for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
That's true, yeah.
So it should just have every Rainbow Road.
Yeah, that'd be pretty epic. They only need GBA, GameCube, and DS. So might as well. But oh well. Yeah. So yeah, excited to see what comes next in the Booster Course Pass. This is fun. It's nice to be playing Mario Kart again and be reminded that, oh yeah, this series is extremely fun. Yeah.
Nice to...
I'm allergic to Mario Kart, sorry. Yeah, it's good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, you know what the opposite of good stuff is? Whatever the fuck is going on at Warner Brothers right now. Let's discuss that. So Warner Brothers has taken the Batgirl, which was like completely filmed and then in post-production, and thrown the movie in the garbage.
No,
So
you want to see
now-
even funnier?
Oops.
They
What?
also canceled that Scoob movie that was also almost done. In fact,
yeah.
like 3 days after the cancellation news happened, they already had the place booked and the musicians hired to compose the score. So they were coming in that day no matter what. So they composed the score they recorded the score that day, and it was 3 days after the movie was already canceled.
Yep.
They already
Wow.
paid to have the score recorded on that day, canceled the movie before then, so they just like, well, I guess we're gonna record it anyway.
Might as well. Maybe they'll change their minds because this is the stupidest fucking decision I've ever heard.
It's like they were going straight to streaming anyway.
Yeah.
Like, okay, the actual reason was it was a tax write-off thing.
Yeah, which is just so bullshit. This is like the most anti-art thing I've seen in quite some time. It's like
Discovery was also in debt as well as Warner Brothers, and like they decided we're just gonna try to make as much money as possible, and they're just like, we can probably make more money by just tax writing it off, which is just really lame. Like, I
Yeah.
get the business sense of it, but like, come on, that's really lame.
You're
Just asking for it to get leaked at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I hope it
They probably
does.
don't care.
I don't want it to be lost media. Yeah, it's like I don't care about these movies, but I'm still like, wow, fuck. Like imagine making a movie.
I was saying they probably don't care if it gets leaked.
Oh yeah, yeah. They probably don't care either. Yeah.
At that point, let the directors just have a flash drive and give it to some random dude on 4chan.
Yeah. Like imagine making an entire movie. Like how much work goes into that, and then they say, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna cancel it, so it's a tax write-off." Like that is so fuck. Like oh my
that's
God.
what happened to Symbionic Titan.
Yeah. Like,
That's why that stopped airing on Cartoon Network for a while, and why it took like forever for it to get on Netflix.
Mhm.
I think that's also what happened with Mega's XLR.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all just part of this whack ass Discovery merger, which I don't
Yeah.
really.
Did you guys
there doesn't
look?
seem-
Did you guys
like,
look up
you got-
Discovery Plus's actual programming?
Yeah, like the
They have, like,
90
History
Day
Channel.
Fiancé
Oh no.
universe.
Let me pull up the Wikipedia article for the Discovery Plus original programming. It's amazing.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
It's great. There's wonderful programs on Discovery Plus. List of Discovery Plus original programming. Yeah, okay, the documentary section is only like 4 things on here. There's a documentary, autobiography, which is about driving. Pig Royalty. Destination Fear. Undercover, Underage.
Whoa.
Drama. American Detective with Joe Kenda. Amityville Horror House. UFO Witness. And now the reality section, which is the biggest one. 90 Day Bears All. 90 Day Diaries. 90 Day Journey. Amy Schumer learns to cook uncensored.
Oh.
BattleBots Bounty Hunters. Bobby and Giada in Italy. Cake-alikes.
Oh my God.
Chopped Challenge. Christina, Stronger by Design. This is a good one. Dr. Pimple Popper, This Is It.
What?
Elephant Hospital. Family Dinner. The Field House. First Time Fixer. Fixer Upper, Welcome Home. Frozen in Time. Ghost Adventures, Cecil Hotel. Ghost Adventures, Top 10. Gold Rush, Freddy Dodge's Mine Rescue. Growing Floret. HGTV's House Party. Home on the Road with Johnny Swim. Which I should note, Johnny Swim is all one word.
Oh my
Hometown Ben's Workshop. Ben, how's your workshop?
Fantastic.
House
got a
Hunters,
new season
Comedians
coming
on
out?
Couches Unfiltered. House Hunters, Comedians on Couches Unfiltered? What? The Lost Kitchen. Lovely Bites with Chef Lovely. Luda Can't Cook.
What?
Magnolia Table with Jonah Gaines. Monster Garage. Mysterious Planet. This is one of my favorites. And this is actually on this list. This is real. Onision in Real Life.
Whoa.
Ooh, IRL.
Oh my god.
These all sound so much better than scripted movies.
The Other Way
just
Strikes Back.
this-
Point of View, a designer profile.
These
Race
never
Across the
end.
World. Restoration Row of Clint Harp. Road to Launch. Say Yes to the Dress in Sickness and in Health. Self-Employed. 6 Degrees with Mike Rowe. Superdad. Tarek's Flip Side. Tree Gay's Way in the Kitchen. Toddlers in Tiaras, Where Are They Now? Some of these just sound like parodies of shows that you would make up as a joke. Undercover Billionaire, Comeback City.
How long?
Design Star Next Gen. The Laundry Guy.
What?
Queen of Meth.
Whoa.
90-Day Foodie Call. Yes, 90-Day Foodie Call. Clipped. Dove's Happy Fun Bake Time. Food God. Trixie Motel. Indian Originals. Bloodhawk Warriors, The Sons of Soil. Mission Frontline with Reina Dugubadi. Secrets of Sonali. Vande Bharat Flight Number. Star V Food. Upcoming programming and drama. Confessions of a Crime Queen. The Haunted Museum. Breaking Hillsong. Just all these are just wonderful original programs. That is everything, by the way.
Hotel room. We could watch all this wonderful programming.
Wow. Thanks,
I'm-
Discovery Plus.
I just love Queen of Meth, The Laundry Guy. This
Ooh.
is it. They made a show about fucking Onision, or Onision, however you say his name. I don't care. He's a pedophile. It's apparently like a true crime thing going over like what he did, but like still, why would you want to give him more attention?
I don't know.
Let him rot.
Yeah. I can't believe this went deeper
The
than
people
90
watching
Day
this are definitely
Fiancé
not
universe.
rotting.
Oh man. So yeah, this is all such riveting content that needs equal footing with what's on HBO. And
You know what has what's a decent reality program because it's really fucked up.
What?
Fucking The Rehearsal with Nathan Fielder. I
Oh,
watched the first episode of that yesterday. Just what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I've heard great things about that. I want to get to it soon.
Just
But,
like
I can't wait for all this stuff to be represented in Multiversus.
Yeah.
All these original characters.
yo, how would you
Ooh,
play
boy.
Nathan Fielder?
IDK. That'd
Yo,
be
I
epic.
can't wait to be Dr. Pimple Popper in Multiverses.
Woo! Can't wait to be the.
Oh, Nision?
No,
Oh, yeah.
Plays him.
he should be the training dummy.
Yep.
Oh, that's a move.
Yeah. So this is just so fucking insane. Like, I don't know why they're doing this. Like, HBO Max is already considered one of the best like streaming services. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
I can't believe they decided to just self-implode. It's just insane. What is going on?
And I don't know if you guys know this, but the guy in charge right now of all of this is an old white dude.
What?
Hey.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Yeah,
Holy-
crazy to think about how an old white
Whoa.
dude would screw this over.
How could he be so out of touch? That just doesn't happen. Whoa.
He of course is the guy who says that he likes all the stuff that William just mentioned over like scripted movies. Like, he doesn't like movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
It's just like in the span of a week, everyone was like good with Warner Brothers because like Multiversus beta, and then this happens.
This is just insane. I can't believe just it kept getting worse as it went on. Just, oh my god.
Multiversus is fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's got LeBron James from Space
The actual-
Jam 2.
The actual
Did we
gameplay
start
is
cycling
solid.
through all the characters in that?
If you,
part
when
of
we're
our,
done,
Smash
when we're done,
section?
when we're done with Smash, yes.
Alright. Someday.
I mean, I'll probably have more to say about Shaggy than I do Lucina.
True.
Wouldn't Nick
Yeah.
Brawl Stars come first?
Okay, here's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing, though. Okay, since I've actually played both games, Multiversus right now does have less content, but it feels way more solid of a game than Nickelodeon did.
Yeah. And plus,
Nickelodeon
like,
lacked a lot of polish that added. It was like a lot of small problems that added up to a lesser than great experience. Multiversus feels like a polished AAA release. There's not a whole lot to it right now, but that's because it's also still in beta.
yeah,
So, like,
it's like
and
free
they
to
we
play,
know
too.
it's gonna free to play. We know they're gonna keep updating it. This feels like an actual proper product.
Yeah. That's cool. I haven't played it yet, but yeah.
It's free. That's always a
Yeah.
plus.
That is true.
My favorite
Sure.
characters right now are Bugs Bunny and Superman. I never
Yeah.
thought I could be able to say that my favorite characters in Smash were the space immigrant and the gender fluid rabbit, but here we are.
Hmm. Wow.
Those are some great
incredible.
characters, but my favorite character is Eustace Baggs.
Woo!
He's fucking
Stupid
ballin'.
The mod scene's hilarious in Multiverses.
Yeah.
Because, like,
I
you
wanna
have
say-
Eustace Bog, you have Perfect Cell ballin'. They have Gus Fring over Arya Stark.
Oh god, I hope they had Gus
Yeah,
Fring.
I'm confused. Was Gus Fring like in? He wasn't ever.
No,
in
that was just a really well done leak. I mean a fake leak.
Yeah. Do you guys? I know we don't actually have Multiverses on the topic list, but do we want to go over? Like, do you guys know what characters were leaked already in the data mine?
I reckon Morty.
Nice to talk about something positive,
Yeah,
Warner Brothers related after all that
Rick and
bullshit.
Morty were in the data mine leak, and then they got officially confirmed, which basically also and there's other stuff that was in that data mine that we found files for already, like some music files that basically confirms that a lot of stuff in that leak is probably true.
Oh,
Wait, are Richard
Like-
and Mortimer like separate fighters or
They're separate characters.
Okay.
yeah. So who's been confirmed?
The confirmed characters from the leak so far were LeBron James, Rick and Morty. Those were the ones that were in the leaks that then got officially confirmed.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I can pull up the list of
Yeah.
all the other leaked characters too, so you can have an idea of who's probably coming.
Yes, please do.
The official artist for Multiversus says that he wants to do Walter White and add him into the game because of the fucking
Good.
meme joke that's been going around of Walter
Yeah,
White.
no,
being
that
in
would
the game.
be
Yeah.
that would be epic.
Okay, so all the confirmed characters that are already in the game or we know are coming so far are Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Harley, Shaggy, Bugs, Arya Stark, Jake the Dog, Finn the Human, Steven Universe, Garnet, Tom and Jerry, Rain Dog, who is an original character, but his official lore is that he's apparently from the universe of Neverending Story, which is that's a weird way to get him in there, but okay. Velma, Taz, the Iron Giant, which is just really funny that this game has super giant characters now. That's funny. It means that Sakurai was a coward the whole time.
Yes.
LeBron James, Rick, Morty, leaked characters from the data mine and other stuff. The Joker,
Yeah.
Marvin the Martian,
Okay.
Nubia from DC Comics, Raven from Teen Titans,
Hmm.
Gandalf, who might have some legal issues now, but he was like in that original image leak, so like there was definitely work on him at some point.
Yeah.
Legolas was found in the data mine. Harry Potter and Ron Weasley, but they may have been scrapped, is what people are saying. Which, I wonder why.
Gee.
Keep in mind,
Keep in mind.
Fred Flintstone and Johnny Bravo, who were both in the original leaks but not in the data mine.
Yeah.
Mad Max, who was also in the original leaks but may have been scrapped. Ben 10 in early leaks. Godzilla and King Kong. Neo from The Matrix.
Oh, okay.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Hmm.
Gizmo from Gremlins, who I'm hearing that there's also Stripe, that he may be like a Zelda Sheik thing with like Gizmo and Stripe.
Ah, okay.
Emmett from the Lego Movie. Some people are also saying that could mean Doc Brown, but like I feel like if it was Doc Brown, they would just say Doc Brown, not Emmett, because why would you
Yeah.
say that?
I hope Emmett is
Static
like
Shock.
really. I hope Emmett is like really small.
Yeah, I hope he's like actual
funny,
height.
yeah.
That'd be funny. Static
would-
Shock, Poison Ivy, Black Adam, Craig of the Creek, the Wicked Witch of the West, and Daenerys from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
There's also rumors of other characters that have rumors. People are saying Naruto, which would be funny.
That would be hilarious.
For some reason, Wreck-It Ralph and Fix-It Felix are
What?
rumored.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't
I feel like-
understand.
Apparently, if
Apparently,
anything, Disney would just make their own Smash Bros.
Yeah.
clone.
people are saying maybe the Hulk, but that'd be weird. There's other more believable rumors for. Okay, I say more believable. The first character here is Ted Lasso. Beetlejuice, which that makes sense because he is Warner Brothers character. 11 for Stranger Things, fair. Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, and the Duck Dodgers version of Daffy Duck.
Well, those make sense because they're Warner Brothers cartoons.
Yeah. The weirdest one there is Ted Lasso. 11 would be third party for them, but I feel like Netflix would be okay with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also,
I want to say,
I
ironically, that they should add Rick Harrison,
Yes.
since history is owned by Discovery. But that seems like something they'd actually do.
That'd be funny.
They should have Guy Fieri.
Honestly, they could have the pawn shop as a stage.
See, they're gonna do Rick Harrison, and then somebody's gonna mod it so you can play as Thanos, but as Rick Harrison.
Yeah, that'd be epic.
If you're gonna do Daffy, you would have to do Duck Dodger stuff for his moveset at some point anyway. So you might as well just make him for Duck Dodgers. And it'd probably also work for as just a skin to have regular Daffy.
Yeah.
And some of the skins do have alternate voices. Like the Butler Shaggy has his own voice. Jake's skin right now is Cake, which makes sense, and she has her voice.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like they're the same moveset, but with the different skins, you actually get different voices that fit.
Yeah, it's like the Koopalings are
They're really going all out on the game, and it still has some rough edges here and there, but this feels like a legitimate product, and it sounds like they're in it on the long haul. And the guy who's in charge, I think it's Tony Quinn, I think is his last name. I don't know if that's actually how it's pronounced, but Tony, the guy in charge, he's always on Twitter updating everyone about what's going on. They're very transparent on what's happening with the game, which you don't get that from Nintendo.
Yeah, that's true.
It's great to see them actually really trying with this.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
It's great that we actually have a viable alternative to Smash.
Yeah.
Because now it means Nintendo has to actually try next time.
Woo! Yeah.
They might as well throw Goku in.
Yeah.
If Goku's coming to Fortnite.
Yeah, do what Nintendo.
Because that's official now. Dragon Ball Fortnite collab is confirmed now. It's not just a rumor; it's confirmed.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this would be cool. I think there's a lot of cool stuff they could pull from. Put fucking Chowder in there. That'd be epic. Put Mung.
They have all of Cartoon Network. They have Hanna-Barbera. They have the Warner Bros. Cartoons.
Yeah.
They have the movies.
Content. They should put Succession characters in there. Kendall Roy performs L to the OG on everyone.
Put Nathan Fielder in there.
Yeah. Do some completely out of left field picks. That would be great.
Do the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, and he's actually animated stop motion.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential for fun, cool shit.
If you can't do King Kong, do Mighty Joe Young.
Yeah.
Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah, I'm down
Barack Obama!
I'm down. Barack Obama, yes.
Gorilla Grodd.
I'm down to try out Multiversus,
They should put Gorilla Grodd and Obama in Multiversus. Barack Obama, it's must be an honor to kill you. Gorilla Grodd!
Barack Obama.
I just want to play as Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
No, they would add Dark Brandon instead.
God.
Woo.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Obama chuckle.
I'm going to assume you mean the Chaos Emeralds.
Sonic Boom was on
I have one right here.
Guys, Sonic Boom aired on Cartoon Network.
Oh, yeah. That'd be pretty epic.
Big Knuckles.
You can add Eggman to Multiverses.
Big Knuckles.
Big Knuckles. Yeah. Well, the Sonic movies are being made by Paramount, though, so that's adjacent to Nickelodeon. So if anything, they'd be in Nick All-Stars.
No, see, that means he can be in both.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you put movie Sonic in Nick All Stars, and you
Yeah.
put Boom Sonic in Multiversus, and you have regular
Yeah.
Sonic in Smash.
Yeah, now we're talking. The
Yeah,
whole
Clone Wars was on Cartoon Network for a while. They didn't get Clone Wars here?
Yeah, they're Disney's not gonna. Yeah.
Disney is like the wall you can't
We
cross.
can dream.
Wait, guys, did
What?
Sonic X ever air on Jetix?
I did
No,
get.
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog did air in Toon Disney.
Woo!
Guys, they can put classics. They can put Jaleel White Sonic in the Disney Smash Bros. Game that's probably going to happen next year.
Yeah, I think that would be so funny. If Sonic's just in like every fucking.
In every Smash game.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a different version of Sonic because they just keep giving them the rights. Because you know at this point Disney's probably going to make their own. It's just that they're going to hire like a really poor third party to do it and make it mobile only.
Yeah.
They're going to do it. They're just going to do it the lamest way possible because it's Disney.
Yeah. It's gonna be cringe, but at least Sonic will probably be there. Sonic's in Wreck-It Ralph. Like, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Fox and Wreck-It Ralph, he's in the fucking Chipmunks movie. I already got
Yeah.
Chip and Dale.
Sonic. Foot fucking ugly Sonic.
Let's go.
Do it. You won't.
Because I think the way they got through that was that it was a parody law, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, like the
I don't
weirdest
know.
fucking thing for the Chip and Dale movie was like they were just like going through the things and you saw like in the sauna Randy Marsh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Why is he in a Disney movie?
They got some random ass characters in that movie. I don't know how
Randy
they.
Marsh is the last person I would expect to see in a Disney movie.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was.
I'm guessing that's like payback for, or I'd assume they probably wanted to do it as like payback because they put Mickey Mouse in South Park all the time. I guess.
I mean,
That's-
maybe
Like,
because
fair is fair, I suppose.
I guess
He
was
didn't-
like
yeah.
he didn't say anything. He was just there.
Yeah, he was just there.
Yeah.
Weird.
Playing in payback is just
Yeah, it's
Randy,
not even a
what the
parody.
fuck are you doing there?
I don't know. That was weird. What a weird movie.
It was better than I thought
Yeah.
it would be, but my expectations were also in hell, so it still wasn't good.
Yeah.
Which I think
Hey.
we discussed that on here.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah,
could
yeah, we did. Okay, it's on, yeah, there it is on the schedule for
Oh,
last recording.
I forgot when the movie came out. I thought
February
it was like,
18th, 2022.
No, I think that was like the trailer came out in February because I'm pretty sure the movie was
Okay.
like in May or something.
What?
Right. The movie was more recent than February, right?
Yeah, it came out like May-ish, I believe.
Yeah, because I remember it being slightly warmer.
Or yeah, it was May.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
the
yeah.
trailer is what we discussed in February.
Yeah,
Right.
we discussed. William was talking about. No one's ever really gone.
Every
I
day is one day closer to hearing Donkey Kong go.
Oh fuck!
I don't care about any of that. I'm just glad Warped Racers is finally out, which is that Fox kart racing game, which means you can play as Hank Hill.
Oh yeah, I
Ooh.
forgot about that. It's all that. I was like, whoa, that's a thing that exists, and then it just disappeared from my life.
Because it was a mobile game.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm
locked
really
only on
not
Apple
a
devices, baby.
gamer.
Ooh boy.
It's like a Disney car racer should have been a slam dunk, but they developed it for mobile.
Man.
It was on Switch too, but they
Uh,
developed it for mobiles, and you can tell.
There's Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
Speedway on Nintendo 64.
There we go.
True.
Just play that.
Kingdom
Yep.
Hearts Racing.
Put it on the virtual console thingy.
Okay,
Which
Nomura,
online booster.
they should honestly make a Kingdom Hearts Racing game just so it can be canon.
It absolutely would. It would be canon. He's gonna find a way to.
The rhythm
he's-
game is canon.
Yeah, you know he's gonna find a way to make Smash in Kingdom Hearts canon just because Sora was in it. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god. Yep. But speaking of Smash, we can go to our Smash
Oh,
character
Doria.
of the thing, which is Doria. So yeah, Ganondorf. He is the character. He certainly has a history in Smash that pretty controversial. So yeah, I guess just him in Smash first. He sure is Captain Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
This
But not fast.
but not fast.
He
I don't
got more different as it went on because they made him slower, and the animations
Yeah.
have changed drastically. It was still mostly Captain Falcon, though.
Yeah, I mean it's tough with Ganondorf because like a lot of people are saying they should just completely redo his moveset. But at the same time, I feel like the way he plays in Smash has kind of become like iconic over the years.
Yeah, it's a problem with like some of the original core base game characters, like Mario.
Yeah,
It's a bad representation of who Mario as a character is at this point. But also, it's been like this for 20 years. How do you change it now?
yeah, but I mean, at least with Mario, like at least those are actual Mario moves that he has. Like, but with Ganondorf, he was always just been stuck as this Captain Falcon clone just because they wanted to rush him into melee. So it's just like this isn't really Ganondorf. He's just it's awkward, but at the same time, it's just like, well, this is how we're used to him in Smash. So
I mean, Mario, they changed in one of his moves to Blood at one point. They could have like given Ganondorf a new special move aside from Flame Choke, which is
yeah, like
Yeah.
they
Flame
don't.
Choke is awesome. It fits Ganondorf really well, but it is sort of still of like derivative of Captain Falcon's side B.
Yeah, and we don't need
Yeah.
Warlock Punch either, or we don't even really need the kicking move. I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, maybe just slowly, like one at a time, change his special moves. Like, I guess it would be weird if it was like a drastic overhaul and all of them were replaced with stuff, but like, just one at a time. Like, there's no problem with changing special moves. They just didn't want to do it for some reason with Ganondorf. I don't know why.
On the plus side, they did, as it went on, give them different properties. Like,
Yeah.
Captain Falcon's side B and Ganondorf's side B at this point in time are feel very different because of what their function is now.
Yeah, I like using Ganondorf.
But you can tell they're the same. That like come from the same
Conceptually,
place.
yes. But
Yeah.
their function now is so different that like you can get away with it. Warlock Kick and Falcon Kick are still basically the same move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Warlock
It-
Punch, because it's so much slower now, it also feels different enough, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's weird. Like I weirdly like playing as Ganondorf, even in the games where he's like awful, like Brawl and Smash 4. Like I honestly just enjoy playing as this slow, impractical, like
Well, he's-
hulking beast.
Because, I mean this in the nicest way possible. He's a very brain-dead character. You do not
Yeah.
have to try with Ganondorf to get, like, easy results.
Exactly.
Brawl, it's like whenever he was the Twilight Princess Ganondorf, he didn't feel like in Smash. He didn't feel like the strong, powerful, imposing threat he is in the series. He felt like
Grandpa.
a weak old man way past his prime.
Yeah, I felt like this geriatric old man just trying to keep up with the new kids on the block.
Mhm.
But like now in Ultimate, I mean, the sword is amazing that's there. Even if it's just Ike and Cloud smash attacks, they fit him. And I don't know, he's like faster, not using the Twilight Princess design, his classic OG.
Yeah, like the Ocarina of Time design is just better than the Twilight Princess
So-
one.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Despite his moveset being the same, he does feel like the proper powerhouse he should be.
yeah, like he does feel more like Ganondorf should in Ultimate compared to the other games. Like the sword plays into that. The design helps too. Like he
Sure,
feels
yeah.
a lot better, but like at the same time, it's like, yeah, some of those specials though, could change them up.
We should also clarify, we are coming at this from the perspective of people who just play with their friends. We are not at all invested in the competitive scene. Yeah, we know that in that he's probably trash, but also
Yeah.
we're not playing at a high level anyway. We're playing with our friends and fucking around.
Yeah.
So on that note, yeah, Doria.
Yeah, Doria. Like I love fucking around with Gen. Mostly, you know, when I play Ultimate, I like playing the new characters and like the DLC characters who I'm not used to playing like all my life. Ganondorf's one of the few exceptions from like the originals and Melee that I always still like picking because it's just satisfying to use him. Like the Doria, just the up smash. Like I don't know. Again, very brain dead of a character, but that's just kind of what's fun about him. So I don't know. I personally don't mind how Ganondorf is. I can understand why people are upset with him and want like actual representation of the character. but I don't know. His the way he plays in Smash is like so ingrained into like how he is. So it's like I don't know. I don't mind.
I mean,
I like Ganondorf in Smash.
Ganondorf should like get moveset overall in the in the game that like gives everyone a moveset overhaul.
Yeah, if they want to like completely reboot Smash and how the old veterans play, then definitely that's a good place to make Ganondorf the actual Ganondorf. But yeah, currently I don't mind him.
I think that at the very least make his neutral special tennis.
Yeah, do the tennis thing with Link. But yeah, as a character in the Zelda series, though, yeah, I really like Ganondorf. He's always such a intimidating villain. I'm always
Not
mixed
into the
between,
pit. It burns.
It burns. Yeah.
I don't really like I never really liked Ganon because
Yeah, I
he's
don't
just-
care
just
for the
a-
giant pig. He has the best personality in the CDI games, just because that's the only one where he has a personality. Yeah, the pit burns.
But yeah, giant monster beast that says nothing. Flat. Meanwhile, you have this guy who's just a master manipulator tactician who somehow can say any shit and get everyone to do exactly what he says.
Yeah, he's like a fucking sorcerer. Yeah. I liked him in Ocarina and Wind Waker. Like Wind Waker where he's just like pensive and like somewhat remorseful, but like still like evil and shit. Like Wind Waker's probably his most interesting characterization. Ocarina of Time though is I think I like that one better because he's just a fucking maniac who actually like wins and like you see the shit he's done to the world. Like that's the best way to like hook you on how threatening he is, and just he was just like so great in Ocarina. Like not really a layered villain like he is in Wind Waker, but he's just such a great menace in Ocarina.
It's a good introduction to him because you see what he can do if he does win. So you already know in later games that, yeah, this guy's a legitimate threat because you know what's going to happen if he does win.
Yeah, exactly. Twilight Princess, I'm kind of mixed because it's just like not just a lesser version of him in Ocarina, but also he's just did not need to be there.
Because we already
Ganon was
had a
fun.
villain at that point.
Yeah, that's where the whole hijacked by Ganon thing came into play, and it's just nobody likes that. So I don't know. I
Link
mean,
Between Worlds subverted that at least.
yeah,
Because there it was, the villain hijacks Ganon.
yeah, which was fun. But yeah, I don't know. He was fine in Twilight Princess. He had a cool boss fight at least, and just still had intimidating moments, like when he kills the one sage. So still good. Just yeah, Ocarina and Wind Waker were peak Ganondorf.
It's funny how it's cool how the confrontation is between Ganondorf and Midna, like the verbal one, because Midna's like the main character. So she gets to stand up to the Ganon man.
Okay,
But
I guess
Yeah,
that's debatable.
They should put Ganondorf in Fortnite.
They should. That'd be epic. And he just Ganon's all over them. But yeah.
Will that bring you back to playing Fortnite with me, James?
Sure. Yeah, if they add Ganon. I was thinking of playing Fortnite again with you. I think that'd be fun. But you know, first they gotta add Ganon and like Dr. Goomba Tower. Then I'll play it.
Why not just
yeah.
come back and play as John Cena like I do?
That's true. That would be epic. Yeah. Anyone else have thoughts about Ganondorf though?
I've never played as him in Smash.
He's pretty
big.
epic.
There, you're
He's a
missing
big
out.
boy.
Yeah, Doria. It's so fun to just mindlessly smash people.
There is-
Exactly.
If you ever need a good trope for a character design, Big Man is always a winner.
Yes.
Just look at Splatoon 3.
Big Man. Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
game happens. Yeah, I guess briefly, Big Man is epic. I will say that about Splatoon.
They just named him Big Man. That's all they need to do, and it wins.
Yep. he's
Kingpin in
Big Man.
Smash?
He won the internet. Yeah, Big Man should be in Smash.
If it wasn't for Big Man, Coco the Crab probably would have been the winner. But nope, they came out with Big Man and just went swinging.
What about Big Shot? Like, that was their
They
thing.
have Big Shot, Big Man, and the man that is big.
Yep, iconic. They really went all out with the big. Just so proud of them.
Also, the Rivers design because Ice Vampire. Big Man though.
Yeah. Why has Fry's forehead got to be so big? I'm sorry. That's just why they got to do that.
I don't mind it. Besides, we have Big Man.
Big Man, yeah.
Bad man.
But, about the Ganon.
Bad man.
I think in Wind Waker, it's neat how it's debatable whether or not Ganon's in the right in that game. He's like had a lot of time to reflect, being sealed multiple times at that point. And I hope Breath of the Wild 2, despite him being a zombie, I hope he's not just evil monster man.
Yeah. I hope the big man shows up to kill Ganon. That'd be cool.
Maybe in Breath of the Wild 2, he's just gonna be like, you know what, guys? I agree with you. I'm fucking tired of this demise curse.
They hire Dr. Livesey from the Russian Treasure Island to go fight Ganon.
Yeah, do it. Maybe Ganon and Link will just go out to get some food together. And speaking of food...
They go to Brazil.
Yeah, they go to Brazil where we are. You know what? I'm tired of these
Wow.
fries. Let's talk about a random food that
What are
I
you gonna
generate.
dip it in? Like pudding or something?
I will, because
Applesauce?
Patrick can see on my screen that the random food that was generated is pudding.
Pudding's fine. It's pudding. Pudding.
Surprised that
Pudding is good.
I'm surprised we still do this section.
I'm surprised that Ben was the one to bring up applesauce himself instead of any of us.
It's so close. We're so close to greatness in a way.
On the verge
They're
of...
not really similar, but I guess like consistency wise.
Yeah, vaguely.
You know, that reminds me, Ben, how much did you chug today?
I had a couple swigs.
Okay,
swigs.
good.
Did they let you take a bunch of apple sauces in airport transit?
I smuggled them in. They didn't get the chance.
Well,
Nice.
like,
I
the
don't know
cups
where
I
I
would
did,
imagine
but
they'd let
I
you
did it
bring on,
somewhere.
'cause I'd imagine they'd let you bring the cups
Yeah.
on because they're small, but the jars, no, that's too big.
Yeah. But, yeah, I didn't smuggle pudding with me, but, you know, pudding's good. I don't have it all the time, but, yeah, it's good food. Not my favorite dessert, but it's a thing that exists.
Like to make at 3 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, boy, 3 a.m.?
Pudding is.
It's
I
3
like-
o'clock in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding?
Because I've lost
Because
all
I've
control
lost
of my life.
control of my life. Iconic. Yeah, pudding is a thing. So, yeah.
I mean, like, I like chocolate, so I guess theoretically I must like pudding.
Yeah.
It seems like too gooey, though, but I guess it's a topping, so it doesn't really matter.
Sure.
Is it a topping?
I mean, I'm pretty sure
I
you just
suppose it
eat
can be.
But
Yeah.
you don't,
Technically,
good by
it's
itself.
a topping.
you don't like take a popsicle stick to smear pudding on it and then rub the pudding on whatever you're eating.
What?
Like a,
What?
What? What? No, you grab a spoon and you eat the pudding. What are you...
I wasn't listening. What the fuck did you just say?
Patrick, have you ever actually tried pudding?
Patrick, I don't think Patrick's eating pudding. Patrick was talking about taking pudding and rubbing it on something like you do with a s'more, with like marshmallow.
Like icing or something?
Like pudding for topping.
With a
for-
popsicle stick?
Maybe like for certain recipes where you put pudding
So, like,
in
a
it, but
spatula?
like you wouldn't just do that just because.
Patrick, what the fuck?
Like if you're making like a pudding pie, yeah, you'd scoop the pudding out, and put it in the bowl. But like if you're doing that with a lot of pudding,
yeah.
you wouldn't just be like doing that normally.
Oh my god.
Patrick, first the hotel room, now pudding.
Yeah,
now I'm
honestly.
questioning. Now, I'm
Now we're
questioning
mad.
if you
Now
had-
we weren't angry before. Now
Now
we're
I'm
angry.
like, yeah, exactly.
You're questioning. Have you ever put pudding on a s'more? Have you ever had s'mores before? Now.
I mean, I've had parts of the store.
Wait, you have part. So you've never actually had a
Delicious
s'more?
hot
He
schmoes.
means they're called whores,
I
Buzz.
mean, separate the parts of the s'more.
He just eats graham crackers, is what he's trying to say,
And the chocolate.
and chocolate.
Have you ever had marshmallow?
I mean, I don't remember if I tried it. Or I think I have. I think I like.
You've
Cool.
never eaten. Have you ever eaten a marshmallow?
I think
right.
so.
Oh, okay.
James's mom, if you can hear us, has Patrick ever had a marshmallow before?
She's nodding her head no.
You know what? I'm just gonna buy a bag of marshmallows and show up to James's house before I go to work.
Oh God.
You just shove a bag of marshmallows through the mail slot.
Hey, Chris, you think you can get a marshmallow gun while you're at it? Shoot him up.
Wait.
Light him up with the marshmallow gun.
You still have work today on your Brazil vacation?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I gotta go to the Brazilian bar.
It's a work trip.
That's true.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah,
I
he-
work. I got
Hey,
a
we try
job.
calling the boss. What if we call the boss?
Why don't we call your boss and maybe they can.
They can
I'm not
get us a
saying
room.
lend us money. Just tell, or maybe we can put this as a tax write-off. You know, like
yeah.
like
Yeah.
HBO, Warner Brothers.
James, can we put this as a tax write-off?
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tax write-off. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you, Patrick, for enlightening us about your fucking thing. Before Chris goes to work at Brazil Redners, let's answer some questions now.
Oh boy.
You know, I found a great question. It says, "Who's better, Big Weld or Vector?"
Big Weld, obviously, he's big.
Yeah, he's a big man.
Yeah, big man.
Big man.
I like the fact
Pretty
that
Big
they
mouth.
went through with getting like the most pixelated image ever of Big Weld, and then Vector's like HD.
Nice.
Well, because that's the difference between a rasterized image in Photoshop and a vector-based image in Illustrator.
Yeah. Ooh, boy.
James, I got a good question here for you. Do you think Paul Dano is hot?
No. What is
Okay.
with you people? What the fuck? I don't. Oh my god. Anyway. Anyway. Oh, if you could eat at any food, or if you could eat any food / eat at a restaurant from a movie, TV show, where would you go?
Los
For
Polos
example-
Hermanos.
Yeah, they looked at that as an example. Los Pollos Hermanos. That sounds good.
I want to eat at the Krusty Krab. See what that dopamine shit he's putting in there is.
Yeah, see what the hype is about with Krabby Patties. Yeah.
You know, that's another good one. That's another good one.
I would go to the pizza place from the Weekenders that changes its theme every week.
Ooh.
Imagine going to the bar from Family Guy, and then you see Peter and Co. and you just try to have a conversation, and then they say, "Who the fuck opens a conversation like that to you?" In real.
You'd go to the Drunken Clam.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
if they ever add Family Guy to Disney World, have the Drunken Clam be a place you can go.
Yeah.
They would have to do it in Epcot, because that's where they actually serve alcohol.
Yeah. Yo, why is Pizza Planet not real? I want to go to Pizza Planet.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Gusto's in real.
Oh, Gusto.
Ooh.
Oh, that'd be.
Oh,
fucking-
Ratatouille's from the end. Gusto's got closed. You have to go to Ratatouille's.
Oh, yeah. That's
Is that
true.
what it's called?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like La Ratatouille or something. Yeah, Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'd
Because
be
the
good.
boy showed up to work
Oh,
without his pants
McSpanky's.
on.
We can go to McSpanky's.
Big McThankies.
Oh, yeah.
Big
Go to
McThankies.
McSpanky's.
Yeah,
I
now
want
we're
to go to Bob's
talking.
Burgers
Ooh, that'd be good.
just
yeah.
so I can hear his voice.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of good shit. Lots of good.
I just want to go to somewhere with H. John Benjamin.
Hmm.
We'll
Yeah.
do Diners, Drives, and Dives with H. John Benjamin.
Woo! Yeah. I want to get some steamed hams from Krusty Burger.
Ooh.
Yeah. Good shit.
Someone asked, would it be more fun to have an idea like this? And it's just a picture of Mario Party and the Oscars. I don't understand I don't
What?
understand. Mario
What?
Party equals the Oscars. Okay, because that was an equal sign. I don't... So you do the Oscars like Mario Party?
What?
Huh?
I need more context to this.
What?
Are they saying they announced the Oscars via Chance Time?
Oh my god, imagine if the person who wins the most Oscars in a Mario Party tournament wins all the Oscars for whatever they're nominated for.
Yeah. Imagine if a movie wins
so it's like
10 Oscars, but
the
then
Oscar for
champ-
so the Oscar for best animated feature is on this part of the board. So you end up with like fucking Doctor Strange getting the Oscar for best animated feature.
Until they land on Chance
Yeah.
Time and it goes to fucking like some other random studio.
It
Yeah,
goes to
Chance
Top
Time.
Gun Maverick for some reason.
Boss
Best
Baby
animated
2
feature.
wins all the Oscars. Boss Baby 2 wins
best
Best Picture via
Best
Chance Time.
adapted screenplay, Boss Baby 2.
Woo!
Best original score goes to some random documentary.
Yeah.
You land on a happening space and then Will Smith smacks you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The Oscars should just announce that both Chris Rock and Will Smith will be at next year's Oscar anyway, because they said, actually, it was really funny. Do it again.
Yes, please do. Oh, here's a question. What are your top 10 baby names that exclude the letters E and S that you would name your hypothetical future children?
I don't even have a name with those in it, because I don't think about that. I kind of would
Yeah,
think
I'm
about
one.
getting a wife first.
Let's see.
Baby.
Baby.
I've literally named a Pokemon Stapler before. Do not ask me this.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Okay, without E and S.
Lightning.
I like the
Ka-chow.
name...
Ka-chow.
Oh, you know what? I like the name Olivia. So I would do that, because that doesn't have E or S. I also
I think
don't
they
want
asked you a
kids,
question,
so...
too.
I also really don't want kids, so this is completely hypothetical. Kiki would be a good name, and then that's it. That's my list. And then the rest of the names...
I'll name him
would be
Kung
all-
Fu Panda.
Yeah. Poe. And then 3 through 10
Oh,
on my
yeah.
list would be Poe. So yep, there you go.
Luigi.
Luigi.
I'm
Yeah,
naming one of
Luigi
my
would-
kids Gus.
Yeah. Oh, but that has an S.
Ah,
Waluigi?
shit.
Waluigi.
I'll name it Walter. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. Wait, no, we can call him Blanco.
Waluigi.
Yeah. Walter.
Wonka.
Waluigi. Yeah, Waluigi's good. That doesn't have an S or E. Wario also. Yeah. Yeah, good shit. Thank you for that question. That was
Best
riveting.
question. You guys ever had gay thoughts? LMAO.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have happy thoughts every day, but also depressing ones.
Gay
Man,
means happy.
gay means happy.
Who hasn't had a gay thought every once in a while?
Something gay, no doubt.
Woo. What other ones?
This is a good one. In your
Thought-
opinion, what Finding Nemo / Dory character would taste the best?
That's a good question.
Well, fish are friends, not food, so.
That's true. Fuck. I don't know. I haven't tried certain types of fish. Like I just when I order something, I'm like, yeah, I'm ordering fish. I don't know what.
I say, were those tunas at the end, like when Dory gets caught in the net? Were those tuna?
Yes.
I think
Okay. Probably that.
What does seagull taste like?
so. Seagull.
Seagull would
What
be
does
like...
dentist taste like?
Okay,
Right.
well,
It depends.
human tastes very fatty and tough, and you gotta cook it really long, and
Ooh, yeah.
I don't recommend eating human flesh ever again.
Oh.
Ever again?
Yo, do they have human
I mean-
flesh here on the menu at this Brazilian cafe?
No, we should check.
Who did Sigourney Weaver voice in the movie again?
She did.
Sigourney Weaver.
Herself. She was herself.
I would eat
Oh.
Sigourney Weaver. Yeah,
Well, I wouldn't eat her, but I would.
but I would.
You
Hey
eat
guys,
her
Tony
ass.
Stark here. It's a sex joke.
Yeah, but
Somebody's question is just Better Call Saul. There's no question mark. It just says Better Call
Someone
Saul.
else asks,
I
should
would
you
call-
call Saul? Should you call Saul?
Yes,
Yeah.
you should always call Saul.
absolutely.
I don't know if
Yeah.
someone
They
probably-
know me.
I don't
I
know if
can't
this
call
was asked.
anonymously.
I don't know if this was
They
asked.
know
but
my
somebody
voice.
probably asked if we have rights.
Yeah, June.
Did we know? Did we know that you have rights? I did know.
Saul would tell me if I had rights or not.
Yeah.
Hey,
Someone asked, "What are our thoughts on Sonic the Hedgehog 3?" And I don't know if they mean the game or the movie.
I like Sonic 3, the game.
As far as the movie goes, we don't have any thoughts yet because we don't know anything about it other than Shadow, and that comes out in December in 2 years.
Really have a
As
gun.
far as the game goes, I still prefer Sonic 2 as a game, but Sonic 3 is also like probably just the best put together of the original trilogy.
Yeah, it's my Sonic 3 and Knuckles specifically was my favorite of the three.
When I say Sonic 3, that's what I mean. I'm not talking about Sonic 3 Vanilla. I'm talking Sonic 3 Knuckles Complete. Because that was what it was always supposed to be.
Yep. Good game. Very one of my favorite 2D platformers. Honestly, it like blows my mind that they made such good level design in like the 90s. Like, it feels very like contemporary. It's so good.
Did you do the Knuckles run of the game yet?
Oh no, I haven't. I just did Sonic and Tails.
Because the Knuckles run actually, story-wise, is actually happening in the game. It takes place after the main storyline.
Oh, nice.
And Knuckles has his own routes to the levels that Sonic cannot get through because Knuckles has his fists, obviously, that he breaks through walls to go to different paths.
Yeah.
He gets some of his own bosses. He's kind of like the hard mode of the game.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have to play that.
Instead of Eggman, you fight a lone egg Robo. He gets his own final. He doesn't go to the Death Egg because it's canonically destroyed at that point, but he does get his own final boss.
I thought it was like that they were trying to. I thought they somehow like were saying that Knuckles' game takes place at the same time.
No, it takes place after the main game because Angel Island's already back up in the sky. So his run actually takes place after Sonic's story. It does. So it's kind of like the post-game, kind of.
Yeah.
See. Thoughts on Evangelion?
You know what? One thing I should.
He has a lot of thoughts he doesn't understand.
I can summarize James's thoughts in one sentence. No.
Huh. No, my thoughts are more like, like if I had thoughts, it's Tim Allen Grunt.
I like when robots are fighting.
I like the Penguin.
My thoughts on Evangelion overall are, yeah, it's fine. I haven't watched the rebuilds, so I don't know how I feel about those.
I liked the Penguin.
You like the Penguin.
What
I don't understand is that apparently the Avas are fully biological, but they're also still robots.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I don't understand. Okay, so the robots, no, because they're fully biological beings, but you still have to pilot them, and they have plugs to an outlet.
Yeah.
At that point, just call them what they are, which is a cyborg.
I guess. I don't know.
This lame. That these giant robots need to be plugged in all the time.
The show broke my brain, and the movie shattered the pieces even more.
Yep.
Which, I mean, it was supposed to. So at least it did its job.
I guess.
Alex Marshall asks, have you done any Criterion shopping last month? Any pics you're looking forward to seeing soon? Why, yes, good sir, I have.
Ooh.
Last month, I grabbed Dragon Inn, Jellyfish Eyes, Tokyo Drifter, Onibaba, and the Jackie Chan Police Story 1 and 2 set.
Ooh. Nice.
That was my answer.
Yeah, I don't get them, so
They're doing a 4K version of Night of the Living Dead in October. That's kind of neat. I don't have a 4K player, so I'm not going to double dip. But it's cool that it's getting a 4K.
Yeah, definitely.
It's cool that a public domain movie is getting a 4K restoration. That's neat.
Yeah. Here's a question. If you could make a Mario Kart course out of any Nintendo series, which one would you make?
Okay.
Bring back some F-Zero courses.
They already did. They did two.
Yeah, more.
Yeah, the F-Zero courses are some of the best in the whole game. So
granted, there is rumors that they're
the easiest one to say, but I would probably go for something that didn't already have the representation.
Yeah. So we've gotten Donkey Kong, Zelda, Animal Crossing, F-Zero.
Well, Donkey Kong is the weird case where that's both its own thing, but also still Mario.
Yeah.
Because he's both.
DK Jungle, I'd say, qualifies as the Donkey Kong Country Returns course, so technically
it is. Uh,
I would.
the two that stick in my head immediately are Star Fox and Metroid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Kirby, but it's already had multiple race courses before. I pick a Metroid.
Like, have a Metroid course that's like based on Super Metroid, and each lap is a different area in the game.
Yeah, I'd have to pick Metroid. I think that'd be
think-
the
no,
coolest
I want-
theming wise.
I think like a Metroid course that's like on a spaceship that's getting destroyed as you're racing on.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
Oh yeah, Meta Ridley or someone's like fucking around in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ridley is breathing fire at you, and he's like crash lands on the course.
I just think it'd be really funny if you drive over a button and then Crocomere falls to his death.
That would be hilarious. Yeah. It's like, as much as I love something like Pikmin, like I feel like that'd be a pretty standard and safe race course. Like, I don't
How
think
would
it'd
you do a Pikmin course?
Yeah, it wouldn't be anything
just
too,
be-
but it would just be a regular grass stage with some Pikmin enemies probably.
It'd be
And,
the
Kirby has
novelty would just
gotten stuff before, like Patrick said.
the novelty of a Chibi Robo or Pikmin course is just having a bunch of giant normal objects.
Yeah.
And
Like,
they could
Kirby
just
stuff
do
that-
that for they technically already did that with Ribbon Road.
Yeah. In terms of stuff that really hasn't been done before, like I think Metroid would add some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like that would probably be my go-to.
What else could they do?
Yeah, kind of make it like the end of when at the end of most of the 2D games when like the ship's exploding. Like if you get having like everything exploding around you. Like just you won't be able to do laps, but yeah, it's like straight line like racing against time. It'd be cool.
Yeah, because there really isn't that much for sci-fi in Mario Kart other than Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even that, like, some of those just take place in the sky specifically, not even space. So it's like, yeah, like Star Fox or Metroid would be like the big ones I would think of, because like Earthbound, those are just cities. We've done cities in Mario Kart before. Kirby, okay, some more. There would be some cool stuff you could do there, but like that basically is it. F-Zero, yeah, but I'd also just want F-Zero to get a game.
Which there are rumors that they are working on one.
Good.
It'd be cool. It'd be very good. Very
Like Xenoblade would be like grasslands and stuff. I don't really know how that. At that point, it'd be like you'd have to do like a straight Nintendo Kart for that to really feel special, to really go all in. If you're just doing like a quick course for Mario Kart, it would need to be something that immediately has a very good, different setting for that to work.
Yeah.
You mentioned, I don't know if there's really anything you could do with Pokemon. Like, they obviously aren't super
Yeah,
ambitious with
I don't
their
think so.
environments.
Because it has to be
Maybe like a
more
Pokemon
real life
Snap thing or something.
Pokey floats.
Do it.
Ooh.
Do it.
Yeah,
you
because
man.
Pokemon, you really wouldn't be, because it's all just the wild. It wouldn't be much different from doing like a Xenoblade or a Zelda course again, or a Pikmin course again. Like, a lot of them are just like fields and grasslands. Is the problem with a lot of the
Yeah.
properties?
Yeah, obviously there's like the allure of getting the music in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be
That's-
like, to really make that special, you'd have to go all in with the visual styles, and at that, they're not going to do that for DLC. They would have to do that for a full game.
Yeah. Ooh, here's a question. What do you prefer to do? Go to Detroit for a day or watch Cars 2 once?
Well, if I go to Detroit,
not
I can get
Detroit.
fucking shot and killed, so I don't have to watch Cars 2.
That's true. Getting
Let's go to
shot and
Detroit.
killed is preferable to Cars 2, so yeah, go to Detroit.
I don't know what's in Detroit besides.
You
getting
can't have
shot.
shit in Detroit. That's the joke, Patrick.
That's the joke, Patrick.
So, like, you go
I've
to
been to-
Detroit where you can't have shit, or watch Cars 2, which is shit.
Hmm.
So not to be a downer, but you probably will not get shot in Detroit.
Not with that
Well,
attitude.
Aw.
I mean, at least I get
Yeah.
a day trip out of it. I could go get lunch
Yeah.
somewhere I haven't before.
If we want to get shot, we can just leave this airport. Honestly.
That's true. But we're not going to.
Are you a Biggie cheese enjoyer?
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah!
Oh, fuck yeah.
Actually, I have the
Here's-
cheese chain somewhere in my house. I have the chain, the red hat. I have the whole thing.
Yo,
Oh,
I got a good one here. What would be Bojack's final smash? Asking for a friend.
uh,
I would say from season 5 where he crashes his car. Just throw everyone in that Fort Ray intersection.
You get crushed by the D from the Hollywood sign.
No, that's Mr. Peanut Butter's.
Mr. Peanut Butter taught him how to steal the D. It was just like
Yeah.
Nets learned PK Starstorm for Smash.
For legal purposes, that was sarcasm.
Yeah. Yeah. That was...
An actual question from Film Lover 134. What are some famous classic movies you have never seen before? I haven't seen Casablanca or Gone with the Wind or Citizen Kane.
I haven't
I've also
seen
not
all
seen
of them.
Those are the
Citizen
big
Kane.
ones.
Oh yeah, everything you mentioned there.
Yep.
I've seen Citizen Kane, but not Casablanca or Gone with the Wind.
I haven't seen any classic movie because I'm not a
I
film
may have
enjoyer.
seen Gone with the Wind.
The problem is that there are also
Qui-Gon in them.
You know, if
No
Qui-Gon
Qui-Gon.
was in Casablanca, I'd watch it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
you
only-
can check my letterbox. I haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen many classics.
I haven't seen North by Northwest yet. I've owned it for a long time, but I still haven't actually sat down and watched it.
I've never watched a single Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Yeah, the problem is I haven't seen them, but I own a couple of them, so that's the problem.
Have you watched
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz yet?
Yeah,
James?
we did.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did that on the podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah.
Yo,
We did do that.
Jared came up with a really good question. All right, you're making a grilled cheese, but you forgot the cheese. Do you just go with toast, or do you grill your bread?
Uh,
Yeah, at that point, I'm making French toast.
yeah.
You're not.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
There
a
we
move.
go.
Like, do we have eggs?
I mean, I would imagine you have eggs. You're making grilled cheese.
Potentially. You don't need eggs for grilled cheese. Usually butter.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like, if you're gonna, if you, like, I would imagine your fridge is like stocked with stuff, so you would have eggs. Because you would need
No
the butter
cheese?
for, you'd need the butter for the
No
grilled
cheese?
anyway. Well, fuck the cheese. You don't need cheese on everything.
Except for grilled cheese.
Who the fuck makes grilled cheese in this day and age?
I don't know.
do.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's a
that's
good
great.
question. Someone said, answer Scott's question. There's
What's
Scott's
question?
question. I posted it in Discord.
Wait, let me see.
Answer the question,
I'm
James.
having difficult.
Where?
Where is Gex Jr.?
Where's Gex Jr.?
Probably at home.
Probably at home. Pim, did you even see Gex Jr. once?
I mean, no. I had to get plane tickets for Gex Jr. too.
Oh, Pim.
No,
Okay,
he's back at the airport. Gex Jr. is back at the airport.
Woo. Why didn't you talk about DreamWorks The Bass Guys? Well, because that's not a real movie. Nice try.
Wait, like,
The
Bass
act-
is in Bass Pro Shops or Bass?
Yo,
It's
yeah,
just as BAS.
Oh, well,
So I
Bass,
have no idea.
DreamWorks hasn't made a Bass Pro Shops movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I have no idea what this person is trying to ask. He's asking me about an imaginary movie.
The Bass Guys.
The Bass Guys. I
I
never
think
heard of it.
A
That
movie-
sounds like a show on Discovery Plus about
Maybe-
Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, it does.
okay, so
Matt or Cursed Tales wants to know what happened to your Guardians of the Galaxy 2 video you promised 3 years ago.
It's only been 3 years. Be patient. It'll come out eventually.
okay. So someone asked a question that like I've been seeing this go around on just on Twitter a lot lately. How do we still not have any information on the Mario movie? Sonic Freeze coming in 2024. Guys, this is all hyperbole. Because to be perfectly honest with you, that's still basically the same amount of information we know about both. Because
Yeah.
we know
Like
the
we have
cast
a
for the
release
Mario
date for
movie.
Mario as well as Sonic, so like
Yeah, and like movies getting release dates like 2 years out's actually kind of normal because we knew that was the release date for Sonic 2 after Sonic 1 got greenlit.
yeah. If anything, we have like more information about Mario because at least we know the cast.
All we know about Sonic 3 is that Shadow is in it and then it comes out in December 2024. That really isn't that much information at all.
I'm pretty sure Sonic and Tails and Knuckles and
Yeah, okay, the
Man.
basic cast from
And
the
Woman
Sonic movies are going to be
will
there. But like otherwise we don't really know the plot, which we don't know the plot of the Mario movie either. There were leaks, but like I'm not going to count those yet until we actually see a trailer.
Do we know if
Like-
Olive Garden guy is coming back?
I hope so.
Ooh.
God, I hope so.
Like we can speculate stuff about Sonic 3 because of the games, but like that's nothing hard proof yet.
Yeah.
Like we don't even know who's voicing Shadow yet either. We at least know the main principal cast of the Mario movie. So and like, it's a Mario movie. You know Bowser kidnapped Peach.
Yep.
It's like we know the same amount of information about both of them. The thing is that the movie got delayed, so that's why we haven't found anything out, because we have to wait for like the right time to release information, because they don't want to rise and grow this shit again.
Yeah.
We don't want monkeypox to show up and fuck us over for another 2 years, and then Mario movie gets delayed for 2 whole years, and we were just stuck with one trailer for all that time.
Well, I mean, we know why it got delayed. It's because Sakurai is having to watch them do the twerking scene.
Woo! Yeah, Sakurai.
Guys are twerking.
Woo-hoo.
Bravo, Vince.
Also,
Bravo,
the minions are
Vince.
probably going to show up because it's Illumination. So
Well, they're in the logo for the company.
Yeah, they
so
always show up in the opening logo.
Guys, the
Mario
Minions
plus Minions Kingdom Battle?
when Illumination movies got released in Japan at one point in the Toho Theater, they had a bumper of the Minions running away from Godzilla.
Damn, I hope he wins.
Yeah.
All we saw was like his foot, but yeah, the Minions and Godzilla were same thing at one point. Godzilla fought Hatsune Miku once.
Yeah. Would you rather be hunted down by Hootie or Tamatoa? Tamatoa, because he can't really leave the realm of monsters or his cave.
He's too big from the cave.
It wouldn't be that bad. Hootie can
And,
like fucking stretch for infinity probably and like fucking murder me. Like
Yeah, you would have to be clever to outrun Hootie, because you'd have to trick him into tying himself up. And even then, I don't know if that'd stop him.
Tamatoa is
just
easy to beat.
he's a big target.
He did say you can't run away from him.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Then they do.
Yeah.
Well, it's saying
one of the
being hunted
questions-
down, but it's not saying that you can't be like, hey, why don't we play Smash Bros?
That's true. One of the comments. isn't even a
Tamatoa would play
question.
Smash Bros.
If you try to decapitate Hootie, would he still be able to move from the place he got decapitated? It's like a Hydra situation where like it grows twice.
Yeah, we don't know.
Like if you try to decapitate Hootie, would another head grow in the place where you cut it off in the main, and then would the thing that fell off grow a second Hootie head on the other end, and you have a cat dog situation going on? So like, would you technically have 3 Hooties in that
Or
situation?
it'd be like a Hydra situation.
Yeah, would you now have 3 Hooties?
I hope
Is
it's
that
3
better?
Hooties. I would want a wiener dog Hootie.
Woo! Yeah, that'd be epic. We have a comment that's not even a question. It just says divide by 0.
No.
Yeah.
That's
I don't think that's a real
podcast
tweet.
end.
I don't think that's a real tweet.
Oh, it is. Whoop.
I think it's undefined. I can't find it.
Here it is.
Yeah, that's undefined. Not real.
Yeah, I saw that one when I was looking earlier.
Did you have
What flavor rat is your favorite?
Monster Energy.
favorite
Is
flavor?
that a rat?
Oh, you don't know about the lady that found a like calcified rat at the bottom of her Monster Energy can?
Oh God.
I like this
I'm a fan
question.
of Pizza Rat.
Here's a good question,
Rat's
James,
good.
that you have answers for now. What's the most so bad it's good movie each of you have ever seen? I think we know the answer for this one, James.
Little Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I had to think
also
about that for a sec.
and also
Yeah.
we have Tammy and the T-Rex, and from last
Yeah,
week
yeah.
we saw Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Woo!
And after you left that day, we watched Agent Toby Barks,
Wow,
which
incredible.
I think can rival CIA.
Woo!
The dog is voiced by John Lovett.
Woo!
Wow, I don't care about
He
any
actu-
of those. Mine.
He actually says it stinks in the movie.
Nice.
Mine's Death Spa. It's
I need to
such
watch that at some point.
It's such a shitty B horror film that it ends up being more comical than it is horrific.
I think that got a blurred from Vestron, so I'll probably get to it at some point.
Found question with a lot of moving parts. Since Star Wars is ahem, I would put quotes here. Definitely moving forward. What direction do you think it should take? Continuing the story, filling in some Star Wars 6 through 7 to 7 blanks, Clone Wars style, soft rebooting it, Where do you want future Star Wars content to go? Away.
Away, yeah.
I agree.
There's ways I think you can make good Star Wars content. I just don't trust them to make it.
Like,
Yeah.
I want as far away from possible from the Empire and Rebellion.
Yeah. Please.
And again, like I think there's like I'm intrigued like if we could like have like a fill in the gap for what Luke Skywalker is doing between 6 and 8, basically. Like I think there's something an interesting character study there. But again, like I just don't trust them. They probably wouldn't be willing to recast Luke because they're too scared after Solo. And like, I just don't trust them to make stuff.
Yeah.
I think
So just go nuts, and I probably still won't watch it with whatever new stuff you make.
Woo.
Rise of Skywalker also kind of just tainted the entire sequel era, so...
Yeah. Nobody wants to make anything there. Yeah. Just don't.
We could try to build off of Last Jedi somehow. I haven't done that before.
You guys want to talk about how they haven't done any marketing yet for Knives Out 2?
Oh, when's that coming out?
I think in like a month.
Wait, really?
Netflix is really bad at marketing movies. They do nothing
Holy
until like the
shit,
week before.
Netflix.
Like, let me look. Knives Out 2 release. Let me check.
Just
Knives Out 2 release.
Oh well, at TIFF it'll be out at September 2022, but like wide release probably won't be for another few months.
See, if it's a Netflix movie, though, I'd imagine it wouldn't come out that much longer after that, though.
Yeah.
It's just like the first movie was a big hit. You'd think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Netflix ran out of marketing money.
Yep.
Well, I mean, they just don't have money in general.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, here's the last question from me, and then if you guys have any last questions, it's good. Where did my pet hamster go 13 years ago?
I went to the store to get milk.
Yep.
It doesn't come back because you touch yourself at night.
Ooh. Okay. You guys have any other questions?
I found a really good one, and this should. If there's any others before it, however, go first because this is a very quick ranking question, but it's a good one.
Ooh. Epic. Anyone else got one?
No.
No.
All right, here we go. Rank the Seinfeld characters: Jerry, Elaine, George, Kramer, and Newman.
Kramer, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Newman.
I rank George as number 1.
Ooh, this was supposed to be the summer of George.
Yeah.
Then Kramer.
You know,
Kramer.
I was gonna say summer's almost over, but then I remember global warming, so summer actually ends on Halloween.
Wow.
That's basically how it's gone the past couple of years. It's like at like October, but it's still like in the 60s for most of that month. You get Halloween, and then the next day it's 30 degrees for some reason.
Yep.
It's like it's still warm up to Halloween, and then the moment Halloween ends, clock switches over to November. Now it's just winter for some reason. Fall and spring don't exist anymore.
Yep. Ain't no
R.I.P.
spring or fall at all anymore.
You know what? I'm gonna put Newman as number 1. He's just above Kramer for me.
Newman.
Yeah, I'll put Newman as number 1 because Wayne Knight is just funny. Then I'll do.
He stole the
You know what?
dinosaurs.
Literally, the way that I ordered the way that I said the characters out earlier is the way I would order it backwards. So Newman's number 1.
Nice. Yeah, I need to watch more Seinfeld before I have a definitive ranking, but yeah.
I've seen 2 episodes of Seinfeld ever.
Woo! Yep.
Soup Nazi number 1.
That was the question. So yay! Those were questions.
Questions.
Woo! All right. Well, it looks like our flight is about to be ready here at the Brazilian airport. So
Wow,
Yeah,
what timing?
Yeah,
Well,
I
good timing.
have some bad news.
oh what?
It just got canceled.
What the
Oh
fuck?
no.
Oh, you gotta find a
turns
flight.
out I'm on an FBI watch list, and I'm
Ah,
Oh,
shit.
Oh, you're not
Oh,
allowed.
no.
Well, Chris, I guess you have to row
Damn, we're-
her back to Pennsylvania.
Sounds like an issue, not
Damn.
an issue.
Yeah, no,
I
no,
mean,
no,
I
it's-
can book
it's
The
it.
road
okay.
back to
I'll,
Pennsylvania. That sounds like a.
I'm gonna start my new life here as Gustavo Fring and make a bunch of meth.
All right, thank you, Gus. Very cool. But yeah. So let's wrap up before everyone except Chris catches the flight.
Oh, no, I blew up the plane too, so you guys are stuck here.
What? Oh god. Ah, shit.
Okay,
Chris,
fine.
you gotta stop doing this.
God damn it, Chris. Here we go again. Oh, brother. What have we gotten ourselves into this time? Patrick, plug something or recommend a thing.
No.
Alright, I'll plug a recommend a thing.
Oh, hey, did you guys hear that there's a sequel series for Better Call Saul called Breaking Bad coming out soon?
Oh,
Wow.
shit. There is. Yeah, it's gonna air like a week after Better Call Saul, so holy shit.
Amazing.
Yeah, it stars like the dad from Malcolm in the Middle for some reason. That's weird.
What? Why?
I don't
How
know.
is he gonna fit into the Better Call Saul universe?
Yeah, I don't know. He seems
That's
too
stupid.
goofy for a serious role like this.
Yeah. Why is he the star? Why not do more Saul? Like, what the fuck? That sounds stupid. I don't want to watch it. Here's my recommendation. What was I playing? Fuck. Chris, recommend something.
Excellent. I have a very good recommendation. My YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Ooh.
watch Space Chris 7 because we do games on there, and I'm on the streams, and it's a
Fortnite.
fun time. Yeah, Fortnite, but also dubs. We're dubbing Skyward Sword right now. It's pretty fun.
Any Fortnite dubs?
We have not
Getting
done
dubbing?
Fortnite yet.
I will.
No W.
I will
No,
genuinely
you gotta get
play.
the victory royales, the dubs.
I will genuinely play Fortnite with James if he ever decides to play it again, and I will stream it.
Woo! Yeah, I'd be down.
You can play as Darth Vader.
Darth Vader!
I haven't unlocked him yet. I'm playing as John Cena right now.
Woo! Epic. Okay. Ben, do you have a recommendation or plug?
Oh yeah, I got a plug. I got another short film coming out. Should be out by the end of the month. It's called What Little Remains. It's kind of a cyberpunk noir type thing.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
it's pretty good. You can check it out.
Awesome, yeah. Definitely have to check that out. William?
Channel on Culture Twine Studios. To be clear.
Yeah.
I'm working on something. I want it out by Halloween. That's all I'll say.
Epic. Patrick, got a thing?
What about you?
You know what?
James's recommendation was my channel.
Oh yeah, I do recommend Space Chris 7. Oh yeah, I've been playing Xenoblade 3. Yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. I don't like it as much as 1 yet, but maybe I'll get better as it goes along. But yeah, I'm sinking some hours into it. Xenoblade 3 is cool. Patrick.
Yep.
Well, I recommend that you all go and be ready for the coming week, or this week is maybe, or not this week. I don't know when this video is going to be done. Well, on August 17th, there's going to be the new Snapcube Shadow the Hedgehog dub.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Is that fucking alien?
fun.
The 19th, there's going to be a new Kirby game.
Yeah. Isn't that the 17th?
Oh,
One of them.
It's sometime.
Kirby.
It's 17th, you asshole. I just looked it up.
Patrick, damn it! You can't keep doing
Patrick.
this.
Wow, you can't keep getting away with it. Oh,
Bravo,
yeah,
Vince.
I'll add in one more recommendation since Chris forgot. Metastasis, the Colombian
Oh,
version
yeah?
of Breaking Bad. He was literally watching it like in the hotel room during our vacation every night. It was so fun.
Well, okay, Jonathan agreed to it, which was hilarious. So, like,
Yeah.
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 I know nothing about Breaking Bad except for, well, I watched all of it in Metastasis.
Yes. Worth it.
So now I'm waiting for Better Call Saul Bueno.
Yes.
The Colombian version of Better Call Saul.
Yeah. Make it, please. Ooh, boy.
Okay, but for my actual recommendation, I recommend Wendigoon. He's a very good YouTuber.
Nice.
Nearly at 2 million subs, but he makes a lot of really good videos. Would highly recommend.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, so that's about it. We gotta find a way
Oh,
out of
okay.
Brazil.
Yeah,
I
that's
mixed
fine.
up which one was the 17th and which one was
I'm gonna
the
recommend checking out a booking hotel before you go to Brazil. That's my
Yes,
recommendation.
please do that.
Yeah,
we picked the worst time to go. We picked the worst time.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like everyone's mad at me for not booking a hotel, even though one, it was James's job. Two.
Okay. Whoa.
This is
whoa.
revisionist history. This is very
Yeah,
revisionist
Yeah,
history.
well, this was not my job,
And
Patrick.
two, Chris is an active terrorist, and we're just trying to.
We're just
gloss
okay
over
with that. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that, Patrick. The real problem.
He's
here-
quirky.
No,
Chris is just quirky like that.
He was just being quirky. Woo. Your Honor, he was in goblin mode when it happened.
See, I'm just gonna call Saul Goodman, and then I'm gonna get off
Yeah.
scot-free.
Exactly.
Can Saul Goodman get us home?
Yeah, Saul Goodman.
Sure,
can get us
why
home.
not?
We better call Saul real quick before we break more
You
bad.
better call Saul. Oh boy. So yep. That's the ends. Let's get the fuck out of
Sayonara
Brazil.
from Brazil.
Yeah, help me, Saul Goodman. You're my only hope. The end.